What's going on, guys? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, yesterday was a wild day. If anybody was there yesterday, you seen what happened. And it's working today, so I'm happy about that. I think I had too many cameras open. That's what happened. I had not too many cameras. I had too many. I had Dante Ellis. What's going on? Big Truck Series. What's going on? I had too many windows open, and then not only windows, I was doing screen shares, and it was just too much. Henry Man, what's going on? How you doing? And I just want to talk about today about this week in the Philippines, and I love what I've seen. I love what I've seen this week and last week, and the country's just copying what everybody else is doing, and that's a good thing. Nate Cali, what's going on? How you doing? Terry Fleming, what's going on? Jay Maverick Show, what's going on, brother? Selwyn Lawrence, how you doing? Hi from UK. Terry Fleming, thanks for the super chat, brother. Mega love, shout out. Thanks for the super chat, I appreciate it. And it's been a beautiful thing, man. It's been a beautiful thing. Now, a lot of you guys get to finally. A lot of you guys say, "Hey, you know what? I'll wait until it opens, and I'm going to come meet a Filipino in person." You can finally make that happen. I thought about that too. I thought about that earlier. Like, man, all those guys that said, "No, I'm waiting for it to open," can finally stand up to them, to what they said. What's going on, Points for Duty? Tony Anderson. Make sure I wasn't late this week. No, you're early, man. You're early. I'm surprised you're early. You usually come in. We were like 2 hours in. You see the Jay Maverick Show. Papa's Dreads out of nowhere. Garrett, what's going on? Yeah, I seen that that book is gonna be. It seemed like it was good, man. I didn't read it, but I seen the cover, the draft cover. It's looking good, man. It looks very interesting.
It looks very legit.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. Yeah, me and Kay was looking at it today on the email. It looked pretty good, Garrett. And I'm definitely gonna. Is it the whole book there, Kay?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it. 100. Yeah, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. So yeah, what's up? Good morning, Garrett. And those books, they work, man. You mess around and put a book out like that, you'd be surprised how many people will buy it. Right, Kay? Like, how many guys were actually in the, how many guys in the military and dealing with Filipinos. They're gonna eat your story up. So it's definitely gonna work. It's definitely gonna work. But what's going on, D? How you doing? Yeah, hit the like button. Thanks a lot for that, Terry Fleming. Hit the like button. I wanted to do a something more interactive today, but after that happened to me yesterday, I said, man, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to change my the company I use, guys. I'm gonna have to change it because I was going in deep yesterday. That's why I get upset with that. I'm reading comments, right? I'm reading comments and I was addressing those comments. And that's my first time doing that, and I want to do that more often because people want their comments read. People need to understand I appreciate your comments. Ken Lib, what's going on? I've been watching your channel all morning as YouTube hasn't been telling me when you go live. Yeah, thanks a lot for that, Ken Lib. I had Ken Lib's comments in there. I had Tony Anderson's comments in there. A couple of you guys that are here had comments in. I had Big Trucks in there. Because some of your comments were very relevant. And it was good questions. Some of you guys asked. Some of you guys had comments. And I just wanted to show the difference of what comes in. Like, say, guys talking about when they're going to come. Guys talking about the issues. And I just wanted to address it. And also for guys to see it. Because what happens, guys, the Philippines is watching. That's just facts. So, like, sometimes you guys say, hey, Jay, watch, be careful what you say. And you're probably right because Philippines is definitely watching. Hey, at last they've opened up for international travel anyway. I don't want to get caught up in a sudden surge. I would delay my trip to the end of June. And I think that's a smart idea. I think a lot of you guys that are saying, I'm coming the end of June, that's the best thing to do. That's when things are going to be cheap again. I mean, it's no rush. It's going to be open for good now, so it's no rush. And I don't see them changing things up like they did before. Jay, did you see the season 2 finale of Power Book 2 Ghost 2? No, I didn't. Don't tell it to me, because I will check it out. So don't tell it to me. Dexter, what's going on, brother? How you doing? And so Terry Fleming said, yeah, this is bigger than the Carriers itself. I don't know. Let me see what you're talking about, Terry Fleming, exactly. It's bigger than the Carriers itself. But no, this week in the Philippines, I'll let you guys know what's happening here now, right? The alert levels are going down, as you guys probably already seen in the news. I know you guys are watching. And the Philippines is getting to the point where now, you don't need all the requirements to go around. What's the deal with allowing unvaccinated in for just a week, though? What's the science? Well, the 6th region, they don't want to do it. That's why. The Philippines doesn't want to do it. But they're doing it. They want the people that's unvaccinated to be the surge of people coming in. That's what they want. 6th region. And they're making it. Thanks a lot for the super chat, Nate Callie. But that's what they want. They want the surge of people coming in to be the unvaccinated. Because then what's going to happen is, this is why it would have made sense for people that don't want to get vaccinated to come right away. Because then when you get here, then at that point you're in the country, say if you're looking to stay for good, then they're going to, pretty soon the requirements for traveling around is going to lessen. So that means you would already be here. But they're probably not going to, cut the whole thing off to where you don't have to be vaccinated for like a year or even years. I wouldn't be shocked. Why did the U.S. put the PH on the do not travel list? Why did the U.S. pick the Philippines? Well, pal, there's a lot of even with Filipinos are there. Like there's a lot of issues with forgot what you call it. Filipinos coming there and not going back to they come in there as immigrants and not
TNT.
What you said, yeah?
TNT, the ones hiding.
Yeah, TNT, yeah, the ones hiding. They're hiding the country. So, what happened, kid?
No, but he's talking about why U.S. doesn't allow Filipinos to travel to the Philippines. I see that.
Oh, well, no, it's been like that for years, man. I can't call it. The crazy thing is the U.S. and the Philippines used to be like this. Used to be very tight. So, I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird. It's so weird.
More cases in U.S. than Philippines.
Well, no. They have the Philippines. Oh, on the do not travel. It's like do not travel to the Philippines. That's weird, bro. I don't know. Actually, pal. Yeah, I just realized what he said.
Yeah.
That's kind of backwards. But you know what it is? The U.S. doesn't know how it is here. Because in the U.S. is actually should be on a do not travel. Believe it or not. Because everybody wants to be there, but it's not. But pal, everybody here wears a face mask. Everybody.
Maybe the surge 2 weeks ago.
The surge, but then it went down. I don't know why. I guess I don't know what it is. But I guess compared to the U.S., even the Philippines even said it. They said, what, our numbers as far as the surges were just like over there in the States. How's the nightlife? And so Rick said, let me post what he said. Rick said, how are you going to watch the Super Bowl? Do they televise it? Oh, well, no, I can get it if I bought a stick. I'm sure I can find ways to get it, or I can go to a bar in Manila if I wanted to watch it. But I'm not gonna do that.
On Fridays.
Yeah. No, I could go to TGI Fridays. They probably gotta have it in there. They got TGI Fridays in Manila. I wouldn't be able to watch it here though. But how's the nightlife there in Makati? Are there curfews at bars or alcohol restrictions? Jay, I'll be honest, man. I couldn't tell you. I'm not Manila anymore. But I'm sure the nightlife is going to come back soon. But it's not coming back until you guys come. Really. Because when you guys come in on the 10th, on the 15th, everything opens up. All around the Philippines at that point. Everything is going to open up. And it's crazy, Jay. I said it too. It's sad because people here didn't really get to enjoy it. before you guys came in, but it's fine. I don't mind. So let the money in for a week. It's not about let the money in for a week. I guess they're the sixth region. What they're doing is, I guess they're letting it settle for like 6 days. They're setting it just for 6 days, just to see if there's going to be a surge. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to see if it's going to be a surge of people that come in. So it is kind of let the money in for a week, but they want to see, and it will be. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure, like a lot of you guys are saying no, but I'm sure there's going to be a ton of people that don't want to get vaccinated. That's going to flood the Philippines. It's going to flood it. And Portia Duty said, Rick, you can watch online. Yeah, I'm not sure that would be very reliable. Just 2.5 to lift the cap on people coming in at the airport. What cap was set on people coming in at the airport? I'm not sure what you mean. And then so Caleb said, yeah, January 31st, the U.S. put the PH on do not travel. Makes it hard to get travel insurance. Yeah, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I was just talking about travel insurance today. I was just talking about travel insurance just now, but that's crazy. They did that. So, are you saying you can't get travel insurance because of that? Because that's not convenient at all. I'm going to have to put my health at risk with a heart and breathing issues. I'm going to get the J&J vaccine. I heard that, Terry Fleming. I mean, if you got issues already, if you have issues, I wouldn't do it if I were you. Seriously. I wouldn't do it, man. I wouldn't do it. Like, if you had serious health issues, I wouldn't do it. But if you really want to get out here, is it going to kill you? I don't think so. But you never know. You know, don't put it in my hands. It's up to you, man. And so Push Duty said, I've been watching football online. And then Garrett Austin, China has been trying to get into the Philippines more. China president wants a presence there. South China Sea as an example. And that's weird because, I mean, China's already out here heavy. And thanks for the super chat, Nate Cali. Thanks a lot for that, Nate Cali. Let me post. Nate Cali said, I just celebrated another birthday yesterday. Doing great, brother. That's good, man. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I don't want to ask how old you are, you know. Happy birthday. So let me see. Yeah, but China, man. China, and it's crazy that the Philippines didn't put China on their list. But, you know, the Philippines is really upset with China with everything that happened. You know, and China actually had a direct flight through Boracay when this thing started. So, you know, Philippines not happy with them right now. Because before it really hit here in March, it was already in Boracay. It was already in the Philippines, 2019. Nobody talks about it, but I seen it firsthand. How's the weather end of February in Manila? I'm not there, so I'm not sure. To be honest with you, Jay. But when I was out there, it was good. Like where I am now, it's nothing but rain. When I was out in Manila, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Hope in the Philippines. What's going on, man? How you doing? Through a website for free. Okay, I mean, I'll definitely check out some websites. I really only need to see the score, really, myself. People were asking me why I continued to travel during the pandemic. My answer, I'm coming from the worst place in the world, numbers-wise. It can only get better. And that's true, man. Plus, two, not only that, you know, a lot of people don't want to be cooped up in a house. And I understand a lot of people don't want to be cooped up in the house. A lot of people want to move around the world. A lot of people still want to see the world. And I'm one of them. So, you know, I'm going to continue to move around. And Nate Cali said, I'm going to put the ball this year and go early next year to the Philippines. Okay. Well, see you get here, man. But I understand. I know how it is. And Selwyn Lawrence, can you elaborate on the issue with health insurance cover requirements for COVID-19? Well, what's happening is travel insurance. in order to get in, you have to have 35,000 in travel insurance. The great thing about that, Selwyn, is that pretty much any travel insurance you get is going to cover that amount. Like they put such a low number, they should have put like 50,000 or more. You know, and I was looking at some prices today. I put in 3 months on AXA, and it was only $61. John Thomas, what's going on? Good evening. How you doing? Doanne, how you doing? And Kay's not here yet. Kay is currently preparing herself. D, what's going on, man? And so Powell said, I took the J&J vaccine to meet the travel requirements. My last couple of blood pressure checks have been high. That's wild. That's wild, man. That's wild. I got the Pfizer myself, and I was fine. I didn't have any blood pressure issues, anything. America is changing for the worse. It seems to be punishing its allies and hugging up the dictators. Well, I'd say with that happening, I don't think anything's changed. It's just been in the quiet before. You know. I mean, it's gonna be always what it was. It's just now, you know, things are really gonna take a turn for the worse because the way the country's going. I mean, America's going down the drain, man. America's going down the train. It's crazy. Like I checked out. I looked at what's the name before I did the live stream. I looked at. I seen Big Truck's channel. He's talking about it. He's talking about all the things happening in the U.S. and it's wild. And I already know about it, but still, you know, everything happening in the U.S. is crazy. Is digital marketing and SEO a good build to work remotely? Yeah, Tariq Campbell. Digital marketing, SEO, a good build to work remotely while living in the Philippines? Yes, Tariq Campbell, because you will live well. You will live well because I tell you, like right now, I don't do digital marketing SEO, but I work online, and no, you can make U.S. money, Tariq Campbell, while living in the Philippines. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. And thanks a lot for the super chat, man. But yeah, no, you'll definitely make good money. Why you got that here, kid? I've seen it already. What? What?
Nothing.
Oh. Oh, you showed it to me. Come in the live stream. Stop showing me stuff. Okay, just showing me stuff. I'm not coming to the live stream.
Stop it.
But no, man, that's the way to go, Tariq Campbell. That's the way to go. Digital marketing, SEO, a good build to work. Yes, it is. It is. See, the thing is, Tariq Campbell, the way to do it is to get yourself situated with it. You know, and you can even go on Upwork. Say you get your skills, develop your skills, even if you don't know it yet. You know, take a trade in it to where you can learn it. Learn it. Start working in it, right? Start as a beginner. A lot of guys with that stuff say you can start on Upwork, places like that, for like $20 an hour, $30 an hour, right? Then before you know it, you're making 40, 50. That's just what these things pay. Digital marketing, SEO, and you put yourself out there in the right way. Every person that hires you, you know, make sure you put in that work to get a 5-star review, because that's what's going to get you to the point where people keep seeing that your profile rating goes up, and then you'll continuously get hired. You know, so like it's time to say, it's been time in the Philippines. I needed work, and people contact me. I don't have to go out and look for it. Product test. What's going on? Do not get J&G vaccine. My brother is paralyzed. And you know what's funny? When me and Kay was talking about when we got the Pfizer, and we had an opportunity to get J&J vaccine, and we chose not to because of these the same things that we hear in
Blood clot.
Gary Austin, blood clots. You know, people getting paralyzed, people getting seriously sick, and like terminal illness to where they're, you know, got to be put in comas and stuff like that. You know, nobody wants that. So once Kay said, yeah, blood clot, I was like, Kay, why not? Kay's like, no, you know, people keep getting blood clots even in the Philippines, and I was like, no, we're not getting that.
If we have choice, we're
Yeah.
not going to do. We have access.
Yeah, exactly. If we had a choice, we wouldn't get nothing. There used to be a cap of 1,500 to 2,000 people a day allowed to enter the Philippines. I was just wondering if they lifted. I haven't heard anything on that, so I don't know, Larry E. I don't know, but I haven't heard anything on that. And then Caleb said, I was looking yesterday, but most insurance companies won't give insurance with a level 4 do not travel restriction. Was going to make some calls today. Well, that's crazy. I can't believe U.S. is doing that. That's like low. That's a low blow. You know, that's a low blow because the numbers are down. Let me take a look. Let me take a look because this stuff gets out to the majority, right? So because they do watch online. So let me see here. It's right on Google too, guys. Let me see. Let me see Philippines today. I'm gonna share my screen. Let me see. Actually, I'm gonna share the screen. Hold up. What is it today? What was it yesterday? It was up to. It's 7,000 cases today.
8,000.
8,000 today. It was 7,000 yesterday. Yeah. So the numbers are low. You know, the numbers are low as compared to some countries, and that's foul. They're doing that because, yeah, that's going to make it hard to get insurance, like you said, and that's foul. And so Paul said, how long did it take for the vaccine to affect him? I believe the cap has been raised to at least 5,000 a day. Okay, I didn't know that, Terry. And so Terry Fleming, just make sure to discuss it with a physician before you risk your health. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah. And guys, look at the internet for the numerous stories of how that vaccine is hurting people. More stories coming to fruition. My brother was strong in 82nd Airborne, and now can't use his lower body. Ooh. Yeah, see, that's the thing people are scared of, was getting it. And I can't believe that happened with J&J, but, yeah. But I have very high blood pressure. Reading now, does the J&J vaccine raise everyone's blood pressure? I don't know, Terry, if you got that, man. Man, that's crazy. Within a month of getting it, okay. And so then I say, yeah, same as my husband. Says he got sick, almost same symptoms back in 2020 February. Yeah. Yeah, then like Tony said, everyone hit the like button. For sure. When you come in, make sure to hit the like button. And so what's going on, Will? How you doing, man? It's wild. What was his name? Let me see. Let me find your name. Hold up. Let me go back up a little bit. Let me see your name. It was Tariq Campbell. Yeah, Tariq. I'm working on I'm working on learning something like that myself as well. I'm gonna take a course, you know, even if it's 500 to 1,000, to learn something to not be stuck on a clock, you know. Even if I work a contract, right, and I gotta work it for like 50 hours just to get it done, or say it pays like $1,000, $2,000. I'd rather do that and get my money in chunks, and because you're gonna get work, on Upwork. When you get rolling, it's gonna roll in, and it just doesn't stop, you know. Like over this past weekend, I probably had 4 people contact me. Over the past week, it was about 8 to 10 altogether. So it rolls in. It rolls in. Once you get yourself established, it rolls in. And let me see. God bless you with better, please, Sir Powell. Yeah. And said, hey, Kay, true that. America is not the same. Writing on the wall. No, it's definitely not the same. It's definitely not the same. America turned into doggy dog. It's gonna get worse only. It's only gonna get worse. Sup, Jay? I'll touch down next month to Manila for 4 months. Okay. Yeah, man. I may be out there. Yeah, I may be out there by next month. That may be when I'm out there. So, you know, definitely hit me up and I'll be around. Let me see. Thank you, Kay. Final would be better. And Joanne said for my entire fam, we didn't catch it until now, January 2022. You
He
know what's
got it
wrong?
she said the husband got it 2020 before January. I got it too, and then
Okay, got it too.
again this year,
Yeah.
December then too.
You know what happened? It was with the this last Omicron, right? Tons of people got it. It was why I didn't get it the whole time
The whole family.
until the Omicron came out, and I don't know. It was wild. I think for a while, because what happened was people that were out, because people that work are vaccinated, right? They're vaccinated, and I think they feel like they have the vaccination, they can't give it to people. That's what it really is, kid. And so when the Omicron hit, and they said the Omicron is real contagious, but it's not as harmful. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that really, but still, yeah, no, it was crazy. Everybody got it. Good morning, evening to all now, just entering the room. The Philippines has been very close to America, but this country has a "what have you done for me lately" attitude. Well, it's not just a "what have you done for lately." What have you done for me lately? What it is that, and it's like, okay, how can I have my grasp on you? The thing is, though, is that China has more of a grasp now on many different countries through money, and China is now America's through military, China's through money, and the money speaks louder. There's money speaking louder, so China is getting more of a grasp on other countries than America. It's crazy. It's a back and forth thing. And so, Mike, you love to travel. Jay, I was wondering for Upwork, did you ever send proposals to companies with unverified payment arrangements? Yes, I have, and it's not really good to. It's not really good to, because you'll find yourself speaking with the people that were in the Blood Diamond movie. Remember the Blood Diamond movie? You end up speaking with the African dude. I got the keys to Blood Diamond, and he'll take you for your social and everything else. So yeah, be careful with that, Mike. You love to travel. Be careful with that, because that happened to me before, even recently. You send something to someone unverified, and then what'll happen is you'll notice, you'll go, wait a minute, why is this person telling me to speak to them in Google Chat and not on phone? That's when you know something's up. When they want to speak on Google Chat, or they want you to go on to download Telegram or something like that. And it's wild, because sometimes something may be real and I'll feel it's a scam, because the scammers use these techniques. Telegram, Google Chat. They don't want to speak to you because they can't speak to you. But that's how you usually know. He didn't, Mike. He told him not to, but he did some scammers, yep. I hope Super Sudi and Dumagete by April is back in order for my vacation. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to look, Lamont Teller. I hope it is back in order. I do want to visit. I do want to visit that area. I've never been to Cebu City over there by Dumagete. I want to visit. And I kind of want to wait till it's in order too. Robert White, what's going on? How you doing? It's supposed to do this at my guess. His PH is on the do not travel list because of the Turte. Well, it could be because of, his tactics. But I don't know. I think the U.S. just threw the Philippines under the bus in a way. Because, like, I forgot who it was that said it. With travel insurance, if right now they have us as a level 4, it's going to hurt. The travel insurance is going to be through the roof. And actually, I did numbers on it, guys. I did numbers on it, and I was wondering why the prices were so high. That's why the prices were so high, okay? The cheapest one I seen, yeah, that's why it was so high. The cheapest one I seen was AXA. AXA was the cheapest for 3 months.
It's gonna be
it was vlog. Yeah, it's gonna be in the vlog. It was gonna be in the vlog, yeah. Yeah, you're right, yeah, because I'm telling you, people are not gonna watch. But no, AXA was the cheapest that I've seen. And I'm sure there's others that may be cheap. But AXA is gonna be the way to go right now. And so Ken Lip said Mexico is also on level 4 travel restrictions as well. Yeah, so I forgot who just said it, but it's right. No, it's gonna raise the rates. That's why the rates were so high. I was seeing it was like 300 for 3 months of travel insurance to go to the Philippines, and that's like regular health insurance rates right there. Well, no, it's a little bit lower, but still, it was high. If I'm correct, the U.S. made that announcement one day after PH announced, see, low blow. That's a low blow, pal. It's a low blow. It's really think about it. It's not a low blow to the Philippines. It's a low blow to you guys wanting to come to the Philippines, or it could be something in cahoots, because these insurance companies, you know, insurance companies, people in finance, people in medicine, they run the world. They run the world. So I won't be surprised, Philippines, and I don't want to get into it. I won't be surprised it was set up. That's facts. I won't be shocked. America's monetary value is slowly eroding. China's yen will eventually become the world's monetary note. Well, the dollar is going to decrease everywhere. Um, I don't think China's yen will become the monetary note. I think what's going to happen with monetary, but it won't happen it won't happen until maybe 10 years. There is going to be a crash, though. There's going to be a crash soon with the money. It's going to be something that happens soon. I don't know what it is, but it's going to happen soon. And you already see what's happening from what's happening in America. Yeah, something's happening soon. And every country is going to be affected, because you have to think, like, China is well invested in the American stock market too. So everyone's going to be affected. Once, like, stock markets in the U.S. crash and dollar crashes, everyone feels it. K Dallas was going to have you been to Kennedy Fried Chicken in New York? That chicken, man, man, who are you talking to, brother? I'm from New York, man. I've been to ones in Brooklyn. There's one in Queens, Kennedy Fried Chicken. Yep, and the chicken has like a certain spice to it. I know what you're talking about. That's what makes it so good. That spice kick it has, but it's not spicy though. It's like a pepper. It's like the pepper they put in the chicken. It gives you like a certain spice tang kick, but it's not too spicy. It's just delicious. And then, especially when they make it fresh, you probably had it fresh, K Dallas. They made you a fresh batch, and I know I miss it. I miss it actually. I miss Kennedy's Fried. I want to know if Philippines accepts genetic health insurance. I'm not sure. As long as they cover, well, this is what it is, Lamont Teller. And this is the thing I was saying too, that they're not announcing which coverage they take. As long as it covers COVID. As long as it covers COVID. Most insurance companies are going to cover more than 35,000 in COVID. They cover like 50 to 250,000. And even more sometimes. Like I was looking at things today, it was like 100,000, or even I seen 500,000 and that you get for the medical, and then that's included. So some travel insurances had 500,000, 100,000, 250,000. So you'll be good with that, I'm sure, Lamont Teller. Just look at it. Just call them, call up a rep or something, and ask, hey, look, how much COVID insurance does it have? And they'll let you know. Okay, it's covered under this, and it's like 250,000. So you'll be good. And you want that too, because when you're in the Philippines, right? You want to be in a situation where you get sick. You want to go to Manila or go to somewhere where there's a like Cebu, or even Cebu, or even if there's a good, you want to find whatever's the best hospital wherever you are, and then that's where you want to be, because in the Philippines, you want to be in the best hospital. Because I remember when I had my situation with the mini strokes, right? I went to a regular clinic, and they just sent me home and gave me some medicine, and I needed to be monitored. So that was wrong. I was home possibly about to die, because you keep getting mini strokes. I kept getting them, and I'm thinking I'm good. I'm still smoking, and I'm sick as ever. Okay, looking at me with the angry face. Does the PH accept American PPO and HMO coverage? Well, You need international. You need international. You gotta get an international insurance. Make sure if you have insurance, it has an international package, because then it may be accepted here. Okay, like I know I forgot the name off my head. Aetna International is one that has Philippines coverage. Also, Cigna Global is one that has Philippines coverage. So you want something like that, Or you can call your insurance company and ask them. If not, then you may need to buy another insurance when you come. Yeah, most U.S. insurance isn't valid overseas. Exactly. Philippines won't wait for the red tape for funds. They sure won't. They won't. And Philippines will have you in the hospital jail. It's real. It's real. I seen it firsthand. I remember I got sick one time when I was in Pasay, and I'm in the hospital, and the guy, the guard was in there, and when I went to the door, they were looking at me like, "Where is he going?" I was going to the ATM, but the guards were ready to jump on me like, where is he going? They're making sure I don't run out of the hospital. But no, there's been situations where foreigners were in the hospital for a month because they didn't have the money. So yeah, they won't let you out, man. Now I miss the Chinese cheap flights. I was just checking various travel insurance quotes before the live found two that was okay. Others were too pricey. Yeah, a lot of them were too pricey because of what I think it was Garrett or someone else was saying. Because of the travel 4 thing. For the level 4 thing, I mean. If China calls in America's debt, America world print up enough to pay off China, causing a crisis all over the world. This is where we are headed. Well, that's what America does. They just keep printing money, and it's hurting. It's actually hurting the world economy when America does that. Does anyone know where to go get that yellow medical card? Yeah, I have no idea what medical card you're talking about. Can I use Medicaid or Medicare in the Philippines? Center Global is one, guys, to research. No. People have used it in the past. I don't know how that works now. I don't know how that's working now. I wouldn't rely on it, man. I wouldn't rely on it because most hospitals are not going to take it. And you want something you want something where you're going to be good. You don't want to be stuck out there and stuck in a hospital and don't have coverage. So you can speak to your insurance company. Ask your insurance company you have now, hey, do you have international insurance? And they'll say, oh, yeah, we do. It's maybe like 25 more. Like, say if you guys have coverage now, they may say, oh, yeah, we do have an international package. It's $50 more. Oh, give me that. It may be easier than you guys think. Like, some of you guys may be thinking about it too deeply. You may say, call your insurance company, hey, do you have international insurance? Sometimes they go, oh, yeah, we do have something. We have this. And boom, sign right up. Hey, Jay, we just lost a good man on YouTube in the Philippines. It started with strokes. And that's how it starts. I remember it was a guy, his name was Mike. And I believe Mike, he kept, wanting to party and drink and smoke. And he was old, in his 60s, I think. And he died. It happens to guys all the time in the Philippines. They get out here, and that's why I had to stop. I was falling victim to it, Like guys like me, like they come out here, right? And I'm only 40. Think about it. I was smoking since I was 16. There were guys out here at 60 smoking since they were 16 too. And come out here and drink and smoke and do the same thing, and then, on their last legs already, don't even know it. Just buy traveler's insurance when you purchase your ticket. The easiest way. Well, yeah, you can get traveler's insurance when you purchase your ticket. You can. And a lot of times it is going to have enough coverage for you. So, that is true, CD. I can feel that Dexter feel for his family. God bless us all, for my condolences. Yeah. Yellow card is Europe's vaccine verified. Philippines recognizes it. But I just read they accept the U.S. CDC VAX card. Okay. That's important. The AXA is still offering insurance. Just got a plan for $158 for 1 month with $100K in medical coverage. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad, Kendra. I'm seeing packages online too for that price. But there were some packages that were like $300-400, even more. House of Haas, what's going on, man? I know Allianz Global. Yep, that's one. I seen that today. We'll cover people for COVID and it's not expensive. Yeah, I seen the Allianz Global today. Yep. Can't live that's too much. Well, you could. I don't know if you found something for cheaper, Tony Harrison, but that's what I was saying. That's the rates right now. But and that is expensive because I seen one with AXA for 60, for 61. So it is too much. And Tony Anderson probably know about AXA too.
Yeah, it's gone on in March.
Yeah, I know. Blessings, prosperity, greatness, and good health to all. Yeah, man. It's the rates are up. The rates are up right now. They will be for a while. I think with the Philippines, with the numbers being low now, and it's going to stay low, I think, the rates are going to start dropping. And like a lot of guys said, coming now is going to be expensive at first. Coming in June, things going to be less. Unless that's only, and you guys got to hope now that the Philippines don't have crazy spikes. Because if you got guys come out here, then it's crazy spikes, they may not close it. I think the Philippines knows. They know they can't close it again. But, yeah. Will the Philippines honor the American veterans' health insurance? I don't think so, Terry Fleming. I don't think that's something they're gonna honor. You want to make sure whatever you have works internationally. So you call up your whatever it is, whatever veteran insurance you have, and say, "Hey, do you have international coverage?" If they say yes, and then you say, "Does it work out here?" Because I'm traveling out here soon, they'll let you know. Good to see you here. PH still opening. They changed their mind. Or they changed. No, Philippines still opening. They're still opening. I'm waiting for that too, House of Haas. But no, it's too. See, this is the because they make all the announcements on Friday, and the 10th is before next Friday, so they're stuck now. They have to open it. Me in here, I started a new job, so my schedule been effed up. What's going on, Mr. What's going on, man? I haven't seen you for about a week. Kenneth Allianz is $205 for $50K medical for 1 month. Okay. And so, Stroll with Destiny, how you doing? So, Philippines does honor TRICARE International. SOS, check out the website. There are tons of doctors. Yeah, so, and that's the thing. You have to look up international, guys. International. Because Philippines does honor a bunch of them, actually. They honor, forgot the Aetna. They honor Cigna Global. Aetna International actually has a Philippines package. Cigna Global has a Philippines package. You have to look up to certain ones that. The only thing is, not every doctor will cover it. You still have to find, but still, you're gonna get the care you need, and you'll get the care from top doctors too. You get the care from top doctors too. And in Professor, what's going on? Terry Fleming in the Philippines, veterans may be eligible for care for non-service connected disabilities at the VA Manila Outpatient Clinic. The VA says this option is only for veterans who already receive care at the outpatient clinic and whether the clinic is able to provide the needed service. Yeah, and I'm not a veteran, so outpatient for our clinic only. Yeah. I booked tickets and know the day with the time of cheap flights, but it's been coming down slowly. Jay, you doing any collabs these days? Haven't been doing any collabs, man. No collabs. I've been solo flight, brother. Solo flight. Collabs with YouTubers. Haven't done that since when? Woo! Since YouTube collab day. And the people I collab with were it wasn't really a collab. Like I met with the top Filipino YouTubers who really couldn't do anything for my channel anyway. Seriously,
You collab with Puting Pinoy.
with Poutine Pinoy, I collab with Poutine Pinoy, and that was
October.
yeah October.
September.
Yeah, that was like 5 6 months ago. So that was the last collab I did. It was good though. It was good. I got embarrassed. I went around speaking uh, Tagalog, and I didn't know anything really. And what happened was he had me going around saying Tagalog words. I had no idea what they were. I should have asked Kay. I should say, Kay, help me cheat on this, so I know what I'm saying. Then I probably would have said it.
Kay is not a cheater.
But I didn't ask her. I said, you know what? I want to go through it, and I was saying, hey, what was I saying? Some things I was saying.
Bawal umihi dito.
Yeah, like bawal umihi dito, like you can't pee here. Yeah, and crazy stuff like that. Bawal, I was going to view bawal umihi dito. And it was like I was saying it like it was a conversation. They were like, okay, yeah. And they were like, yeah, I know you can't pee here. And I didn't know what they were saying in Tagalog, so it was like, man, it was crazy. I see what I was doing wrong. I'm doing travel insurance, not just medical. Allianz is 46 for 50K medical. Okay. Okay, yeah. Because you're doing actual traveling. The travel, like say, if there's an issue with your ticket, you know, they're going to give you money back, things like that. Who flying to the Philippines in February from the U.S.? Record how you got in that way. You will not make a mistake. Yeah. There's going to be guys doing it, too. There's going to be tons of guys doing it. I'm about to leave just to fly back in and see how it is myself. How are you doing on the meetup in the Philippines, Jay? How am I doing the meetup in the Philippines? Well, I'm not doing any. I don't know what you mean by the meetup. But meeting with people, if somebody comes to Calapan, or if they go to Porto, that's gonna be my meetup area. I'll be doing a lot of meetups in Porto, which is over there, which is one of the even though it's not one of the most talked about, it's one of the most popular beaches in the Philippines, Puerto Galera. So I'll be over there, and the guys, a lot of times, believe it or not, guys, Puerto Galera has an Angeles City area over by Sabong. Like they got bars over there, like 1 or 2 bars, where it's just like Angeles City. So they do have that side over here too, right over by Calapan. So yeah, mega love shout out, Professor. PA might be opening, but flights are still twice the normal prices. I think that will keep the tourists away. Well, no, it's not. It's not when it's gonna keep certain tourists away. People been waiting for so long, man. There's guys that had money saved for this day. There's guys that have been putting everything away, like, oh, I'm waiting for the Philippines. I'm waiting for the Philippines. I'm gonna come see you, baby. And then it's open now. They booked their ticket right away. You know, there were some guys. I was supposed to interview a guy, but he never came. There's a guy that's actually in Thailand right now who was just waiting for the Philippines to open. He was chilling in Thailand, but his girl was from the Philippines. So now the Philippines open on the 10th. He'll be here on that day. I would have loved to interview him, but he never came. He never came to the live. But yeah, I want to interview him so, you know, get more information on how he's coming in. So it's funny, Kate Dallas was just saying it. I had a guy that was going to come through my boy, but he never came. But it's so good, though. Like, say if I have an interview scheduled, I don't really rely on him. So that's why I didn't name the live yesterday about that. Only a veteran of the School of Hard Knocks. Get the yellow card at Amazon. Eli the World Guy, how's the nightlife? Can you go to a club and hear trap music or golden era hip hop? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's like that in clubs out here. You go to a club, it sounds just like you're in the States somewhere. You know how some clubs in the States, they'll play like the old school hip hop, or they'll be playing reggae, like the grind up on girl music. You'll find it out here in Manila. That's not even just Manila. In every club out here, it's like that. You know, the Philippines is very, very embedded in U.S. culture. It'll blow your mind. You go to the club, And you'd be like, wow, it's just like I'm in the States, you know. And then you be in a club, and then it's the Philippines though. It's the Philippines though. You know, you'd be out there, you'd be in a club, and you'd be talking with people and conversating with people, and everybody in there speaks English. It'll feel like so. It'd be a lot of people that don't, but still, you'd be like a lot of people would understand you. You know, especially if you're in Cebu. Cebu, especially not even Manila is like that. So a lot of times it is, but Cebu, that's why I want to go. I want to go out there. It's like almost everybody speaks English out in Cebu. So look into Zoom Thailand. Interview him on this channel. Let me see. Thanks to breakfast. I think America is monitoring the people interested in the Philippines and are going to make it hard to travel there. I don't think that's what's happening, Terry Fleming. I don't think that's what's happening. I think what's happening, it could be, and I don't like talking about it, but it could be a money grab situation to rise insurance rates. Who knows? But the powers that be do all kinds of things. I can't even call it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know who that is. I know who Zoom Thailand is. House of Haas. I know who that is. Only thing with that is really no connection. I know he's been to the Philippines too, but there's really no connection. Like the channel is a whole different flavor. I think America's monitoring people. Yeah, I read that already. Yeah, thanks. I can't wait. I'm gonna get to it. Okay, so let me do what I do. I can't do my thanks for the super chat. Let me get to it. And so, bro, Fest in the house. Yeah, I would like to check out Angela City, but I am not really a sexpat. I'm not against it though. You know, I hear you. Me neither, but I still want to check it out. I want to see how it is. I want to see how the flow is over there. Do you remember the guy came on talking about the lady guy meetup, and you were talking about doing one yourself? Yeah. Let me see.
He's talking about that.
I know he's talking about.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying to look at his comment. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to his comment. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I get what you're saying. Well, right now that's on hold for me right now. He's probably still doing it, but for me right now that's on hold. Is it cheaper to book airline tickets from the Philippines than from the U.S.? No, it's gonna be the same. I will leave here the 10th, but I still have to make sure my daughter's schooling grades are on track before flying out. Otherwise, I'm good to go financially. I hear you, man. That's a good thing. And so, Apo Mangu, Max Asana, Ako Ara. Eli Word Guy, thanks for the feedback, family. Thanks a lot for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. All super chats are appreciated. And I am not rich, so if you feel obliged to give me a super chat, I will appreciate it with a smile. Because I am not rich. I am a happy poor man. I think you have a lot in common and will be a great collab. Yeah, one day I'm sure. I don't know. I'm not in the mental space to collab. I wouldn't mind, but I'm not in the mental space to collab. Also, House of Haas, I think a better collab would be with my new channel that I'm building. That would probably be a better collab. But not until it blows up. And man, I'm going to pound that channel. I only got through one video because it's hard sometimes to gather my mind around it because I still have to put a lot of attention to this. But I'm about to go full blast on it. And, you know, with YouTube, man, you just got to keep plugging at it. You can't give up. You know, no matter what. That's like, say, even with this channel. Say things weren't working out and I didn't do a video for a week. Next week, it's just in me now. I'm just going to be like, man, I got to do it. Especially with the Philippines being open. It's like, oh, it's no giving up now. You got to pound away at it. Bottle service is cheap too. In my younger days, I remember buying a bottle of rum for like $50 in the club. I don't recommend it, but it's a good deal. Yeah, my days of that are over too, man. It's funny. I went with Kay to. You went to go eat today, right? in a place by the beach.
We always vlog there.
We always eat there. We vlog there. We retired it today. We retired it. We retired that restaurant.
Say goodbye.
We said goodbye. Yeah, we were gonna eat, and the owner was walking around smoking. Right, every time we go to the restaurant, somebody's smoking a cigarette in a restaurant, and if it's either an employee, or it was the guy that owned the place actually that was smoking a cigarette today, or it's somebody that they just allow people to smoke there. Like the tables are here, people are smoking right here. It's like tables are here, people are smoking right here. Our table was right here. The owner was smoking right here. So Kay said, babe, I looked at her, I was like, yeah, I know. And she didn't even have to say it anymore. I said, we're not gonna eat here. And we walked right out. And then after, right from there, it's like we're not eating there anymore. Like for you to be smoking, like go around a corner. There's a lot of places to go. You can go around a corner in the parking lot and have a cigarette. And you know, when the guy was smoking, it was like, and I finally understood. Like I remember one time I got kicked out of the club for smoking. Miss Marina, how you doing? Gandan Gabi, Magadan Gabi. Great, your channel deserves to grow. Yeah, I know. It will, House of Haas. My channel's going to continue to grow. I got to keep developing the channel even more. And the channel's going to turn into like a TV show soon. It's really going to turn into like a TV channel. So, yeah, it's going to grow. Every time I ran into a real beautiful Filipina, she was from Cebu. I don't know if there must be other spots. All over the Philippines, man. All over the Philippines, there's pretty Filipinas. Doesn't matter where. And Dexter Perkins, thanks for the super chat. He said, you guys do a great job. J and K, thanks. And thanks for the super chat, man. But, no, me and K, we plug at it, man. We plug at it. I'm going to have it soon to where I'm going to incorporate K on my channel more. And then, you know, I'm going to pull her in. I'm working on that now to pull her into my channel. Because K, you guys already know. Everything I know, K knows. And I got to get K on it talking about it too. And the thing is, I'm not going to write anything for K. K is going to talk right off the head, just like I do. And thanks a lot for that, Terry Fleming, for the super chat. One brother to another, for sure. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And so House of Haas said, good on you. Don't tolerate bad service. Yeah, no. And it was it. That was it. That every time House of Haas. Every time. And what made me not want to go anymore is because I was starting to complain. You know what I mean? Every time, who's smoking? Who's smoking? And then I'm going around looking for people. But today, though, I seen it was the owner. So I'm saying, the guy owner walked by with a cigarette in his hand. And so I seen him. So I was like, I didn't even say he was smoking. I was like, I know it's the owner. So I was like, the guy in the green shirt. Then he was standing there at the register. And I can tell he was the owner that he was standing there. And then he hit the cigarette when he seen me looking. And then I was like, I'm done. Okay, what's going on?
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
I'm echoing. Let's
Yeah.
go. I'm echoing.
I'm echoing, babe.
You are?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I am.
It could be because
You're not
you're
using
here
the
on
Using
it.
the microphone.
Yeah, I'm on a microphone. That's why.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
So go ahead, talk.
I cannot.
I cannot.
I'm
I'm
echoing.
echoing.
Oh, let me get my headphones. Hold up.
Make sure the headset, the microphone is on. Maybe it's not on. I can't hear you.
Can't
What's
hear
on?
you no more.
You still echoing now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Let me get my headset.
I don't like
I
to
don't like to
bother
bother
the
the
continuous,
continuous,
answering.
answering.
Thank you guys for the super chat.
chat.
And
And hello for the regulars and everybody here.
Hi CD.
Hi, CD.
Could you
Could you
imagine
imagine fine in the old days when they allowed
smoking
smoking first?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm sure it was a nightmare. And the funny thing is, like, before it could have tempted me, but I'm past tempt. It was just annoying. It's just annoying. It's like, man, you're on a restaurant. Why are you smoking like that in your restaurant? So Kay was happy when we left though. Like, yeah, that's where you lost the customer.
Hello? Can
Yeah,
you
you
hear
hear me
me?
now? Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, no echo. Thanks,
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
No, I was trying to tell Jay like, he said, "Kay, speak up." I was like, "Baby, it's too much. The smoke is giving me a headache."
I was already thinking it.
And then we're gonna wait for the food to be delivered, so we're gonna smell it the whole time. So it's like before we tolerate it because we're already there and the food is being served. It's happened twice already, and this
Hmm.
time it's like we didn't order yet, so we decided not to. We just walk and go to the mall and eat there.
Yep. I was done. It was done.
Thank you,
It's like
Terry.
that. It's like that in the Philippines. Like you have certain restaurant owners and people like in restaurants that are like that, and they feel like take it or leave it, and they have that take or leave it attitude. And today, I said, that's why I said, Kay, speak
Right?
up. I said, Kay, speak up, speak up. She said, I can't. I said, and then it was funny. It was instant. Kay was like, I can't, and I already felt it. I felt it because I'm already looking around for a cigarette. I'm like, this guy's smoking, and I seen the guy smoking, and I said,
I
Kay, I
was
said, Kay, speak
I'm
up.
happy Jay and I are very open to each other. So what I'm saying to you guys, if you date Filipino, any woman you're dating or any man you're dating, you need to be open to each other. Because if I said, babe, I don't like to eat here, and they were gonna say, you're so maarte, like you're so choosy, and and Jay is not like that. We always open to each other, and we always know what we actually read our mind all the time. We're always guessing where we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna go. It's like crazy. But I
So
want to
that's
say thank you for Dexter for the super chat. You guys do a great job, J and K. Thanks, and to Terry Fleming from one brother to another. Thank you so much.
yes, I appreciate it. And and no, see the thing is, and the guy and the thing is, the waiter there is cool. He's real cool, but he even looked at us. He even knew, and I was like, I'm done. Because guys, before I'm like, who's smoking? Who's smoking? It's like people keeps and they keep allowing it, and then the owner, I said, I'm done. I'm done. Because it's like I'm not gonna complain. I feel like I was complaining because I said it again,
We're
said
not
it again.
against with the smoker because that's their
Yeah, I'm not
choice.
against smokers. Yeah.
But if they have a restaurant, they should have a specific place, not close to the eating area,
Mm-hmm.
so that they can smoke there. Because most of the restaurant or some other, like even in my call center, there's a smoking area where they can smoke. That's fine with me. It's
Mm-hmm.
just when you're eating, you can smell everything. So it's like, yeah,
Even the ladies that were sitting there eating at the table, they had a look on their face like
you
they
can
were looking
smell it,
disgusted.
guys.
Yeah, it was so stink. And the guys, he's walking around with the cigarette, and I said, Kay, that's the owner. That's one. I can tell. I said, that's one of the owners. He's walking around. I said, Hey, we going, we going. We left.
Mhm.
And so in Powell said last week, I went to a cigar restaurant in Leblon, Rio de Janeiro. I thought was the wildest thing I have ever seen. I started feeling bad for the employees that were just trying to make a living. I'm not sure what happened there, pal. Because you didn't explain what happened. That's why I guess they must have been smoking cigars, and the employees probably were choking or something. Because I'm sure cigars they stronger. Cigars are much stronger than cigarettes.
Yeah. Hello, Ken Leave. Hello, K. The professor said, "Buy Jay a new turban." Ha ha ha. His followers are coming to their guru. What's turban?
Oh no, he was talking
What's turban? The professor explain
about. Oh,
yourself.
turban.
Ah,
Yeah,
the turban. Ah,
yeah.
okay.
I think
Where
that's
did
a
you put
turban.
it?
Yeah,
I think,
yeah,
yeah. That's funny.
yeah. But no, it happened. I remember last time I went to a club. Must have been, whew, it must have been like 7, 8 years ago, right? I went to a club with my cousins in Georgia, and I didn't know because I was real drunk and I'm smoking a cigarette in the club. In the club, they were smoking weed, but the weed is different than the cigarettes. It's a much different effect on you. You know, the cigarettes really like you feel like you're dying, and the weed you can deal with it. But I was smoked cigarettes, and then the bouncers came and grabbed me out of there, and I'm thinking in my head they were smoking weed, but no, it's way different. I told the kid today, I said, "Okay, it's different. It's a lot different than cigarette smoke."
Hmm.
And so I used to call those days get Cancer Airlines. Yeah, I remember guys. I remember when I was young. I was real young. Everybody was smoking in government buildings. People were smoking. It was like that out here too, right? Here, in McDonald's, especially down
Yeah.
south. In New York, they stopped that for a while in the '80s. They in
Mm.
the '80s they kind of, I think no, not '80s, maybe the '90s. They stopped it in New York. But I remember down south, woo, all the way through the '90s, they were smoking in McDonald's and places like that down south.
Actually, guys, I'm amazed in Thailand. You cannot see people smoking it that much there. It's
Hmm.
like, wow, I was really amazed. But people smoke, but this I think the cigarette is expensive there because I remember when I exit in Cambodia, they asked me to hide one pack of cigarette. I went to
Hmm.
Cambodia immigration just to show up, so my
Hmm.
visa will extended. So and
Hmm.
one of the people that riding with the agency in the van said, "Can you please hold us one cigarette, one whole pack cigarette?" And they're selling it in Thailand. I think that's a good cigarette. But anyway, so I hold it so that when there's an inspection, they're just gonna see one only. Oh my gosh, I'm
Hmm.
still echoing a little bit, but I hope it's not bad. It's not too loud.
Well, you just man, it's you know what it is. It's the wall. It's not like how it was when Lavina. That wall was thick.
Mm-hmm.
The wall was thick. Yeah. And so KB says secondhand smoke. No wonder so many folks has throat and lung cancer. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And so YouTube Premier said, "You all the business jitneys taxis are smoke free. Give me a break." I don't know. You remember talking about? All right. And so it is K and Ghost K. Welcome and thanks on the book compliments. Charlie and I appreciate them from you. And Jay, after this peep, Percy GT, Perseverance and Good Trouble. Transmission fix, I want the super chat. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. And Echo.
Thanks, Garrett.
Hmm.
And Jay and I was talking. I was like, "Babe, look his book. It's so cool. Like it's really legit." And then I was
Yeah.
teasing Jay. I'm gonna ask Garrett to put us in the picture because at the end of that book, there's a lot of pictures. So I said,
Hmm.
Garrett, take a picture of us like this right now. Put us. Just kidding. Put us in
Hmm.
your book because he has a lot of pictures in his book. So good luck. I hope there's a lot of people gonna buy that book.
Hmm. They said you can video online of doctors smoking into patients' faces. Could you imagine that at a doctor's office? You go in there. Doc- I wouldn't be surprised if that happened back in the day. Okay, rule number one when traveling: don't hold anything for anyone. Yeah, I know, right? That's so true.
What does he mean? I don't understand.
No, it could be drugs or something. You don't
Ah,
know.
okay, I
Yeah, don't hold
understand.
nothing
Ah,
for
yeah, yeah,
nobody.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. I got it. Yeah, I
Mhm.
know, but I know it's a cigarette. It's my fault. I was like, I'm so naive. That's what it's like. Way back 2010. It's like that's my first time. No, 2012. That's my second year in Thailand. But I don't travel. I don't go out that much. So I was like, it's okay. I'm just trying to be nice, but I'll make sure I'm not gonna do it in the airport. No, they
Mhm.
not because I'm scared to put a drugs on my luggage or put a bullet on my luggage. I usually don't do that, but that time I was like, okay, because everybody holding it, so I was like, okay, I just want to be nice. But next time I'm not gonna do that no more.
Yeah. So Kid said I smoke a lot of weed in Thailand. Yeah, Thailand is one of them places where, you know, it's easier to move around. Philippines can be like that too. You just gotta know who you're talking to. I don't even hold babies for people. How do I know that diaper ain't got drugs in it? Nope, never do it. I hear you.
I hold the baby like last time we went back here in Calapan from Rojas,
Yeah.
because the baby was so cute, and beside us there's another baby. That baby like to go to the mother of the baby that given to me. So it's crazy. I was like holding the baby and I was playing around with that baby. So I make sure there's no drugs on his diaper. Just kidding. That's funny.
Yeah.
Working on
It's,
oncology to all. Sorry. Go ahead.
no, no, go ahead.
Working for oncology to all smokers, enjoy it now. By the time you're 50, good luck.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Like, I was smoking so long, even by the time you're 40, like, guys, man, it's crazy. Like, people don't know, man. They don't know. They're smoking. And then, you realize, man, I have high blood pressure because I smoke. My blood pressure
Mm-hmm.
was already high from smoking. I didn't realize it, but it probably was. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's wild. And so Garrett said, "You're more than welcome. Unfortunately, all the pictures are done. Maybe our future books. Need you to send me a digital to my email. This
You're
book is
making me
almost due
cry.
to bind and print already. Sorry, guys. Oh no,
You're
it's
making
cool,
me
man.
cry.
We're just gonna read it.
No, no, I want to be in the picture. Just kidding, Garrett. I'm just joking. I was talking about he said he have more books he's trying to create. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay. I'm just joking because there's a lot of pictures there of Charlie and him. But I'm happy for you guys. The book is really looking nice. It's really like a
Yeah,
legit book.
it does.
So hopefully it will spread to everyone. Share your story about stroke and all the illnesses you experience and being. I think he mentioned there he is also homeless. He got homeless too because I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
just reading a little bit. And yeah, share your I know your story and inspire other people. Just continue doing
yeah.
that.
It seemed like it was good. It seemed like it was good. And
Hmm.
so Dawn said, "Katie is parents. You need one for you, baby."
I
Yeah,
know.
most
I have a
definitely.
baby already. That's my baby.
Hmm.
It's just so big. I cannot carry no more. The baby is so big and hard headed. I'm joking.
No, it's gonna it's gonna happen like out of nowhere. We're not gonna be expecting it, and then boom. I already know what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna do semen retention on K, no sex, and I'm not gonna just nothing for like 2 months, and then we'll see. Let me see a House of Hots got street smarts. I spin you. What's going on? How you doing, man? And so Tony Anderson, thank you again. Got my policy insurance fixed. Premium 35.40 maximum deductible. No, maximum 50 deductible 250 through Insubai. iTowels essential. One bad habit, I smoke cigarettes. Yeah, it takes time, Terry Fleming.
Mhm.
I'm just hoping it doesn't take what happened to me, you know, for you to, because that's what it took for me. So for me to get mini strokes and to say, oh man, I want to be done. But then a lot of people sometimes they'll get something like that and they'll still do it. Like a lot of people get a heart attack and still eat like crazy maniacs, and gotta work on that,
We also read nutritional facts, guys. We stop. We eat some food, but like noodles, like pancit canton. That's one of my favorite in the past. I really miss it. Jay was mouth his mouth is like watering when he saw the girl selling the fruits eating pancit canton, and I was smelling it. The smell is so good, but the sodium in pancit canton is so high, and I'm getting acid reflux. So it really cut off that. Even noodles like
Mm-hmm.
ramen is like 1000 sodium is really high, so really stop eating those food. Just always read the nutritional facts, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
And so, okay, Dallas said my aunt had a stroke at 90, and the doctor said only reason why she's living is because she was smoking weed. Her body was in a relaxed state. Oh wow! I used to know a woman who smoked in the showers. That's when we knew she had a problem. Yeah, some people do smoke cigarettes. But smoke a cigarette in the shower, man, that's crazy. And CD said eat more rice. I don't think so.
How do you smoke it while you're taking shower or
You can. It's possible.
oh
Yeah, it's possible. And you have the ashtray out there, and you got the sink. That's like if I wanted to, I could smoke in the shower because you can put it, boop, go
mhm.
put it in the sink, boop, finish, have an ashtray out there. I, I've been
The
smoking. Let me
professor
see.
said
Hold up.
sorry girl. Sorry.
I know. Is the Philippines open now? Uh, Soon on the 10th. Bad Dunwell on the 10th, so you can work your way to come. 4 days, man. I've been smoking since I was 10 years old. Oh, Terry Fleming. Man, 10 years old? He's 64? Oh, it's time to quit, brother. It's time to
Where is
quit.
that?
Up here.
Okay,
I've been
okay.
smoking since I was 10 years old. I'm 64 now. I think this is the year to quit. This is the year to quit by the time you're 65. So by the time you're on your 65th year of life, that's a good odd number, but it's still even. It's a good number to say, soon at 65, I'm gonna stop.
You can do it, Terry. You know what,
Yeah, you can
Jay?
do it.
Jay is crazy. Like, when you stop on doing stuff, like, for example, I heard when you want to stop smoking, if you're smoking like 6 pieces a day, you can start doing three only, and then
Mm-hmm.
two, and then one. Jay totally stop it. Like, I was like, how you do that? It's like, I'm happy I never smoke, I never drink, and I'm never, get addicted with that, or I never try it.
Mm-hmm.
But Jay, when he says stop, he stopped totally. And he has a crazy cravings on eating sweets. That's his cravings when
Yeah.
he stopped smoking. But
Yep.
Terry, you can do it, Terry, just for your
Mm-hmm.
health. But it should be coming from you. Like, it's not coming from us. We're just, giving you a bus. But you can do it. Just do it.
I gotta tell you guys, when I tabulated the numbers, right, of how much over what was it, over 6 years we've been in the Philippines, right? I added up the amount of money I spent on alcohol and cigarettes, and it was about $6,000 to $7,000 while in the Philippines.
Is it 67?
Yes, it was not six. Well, no, it wasn't.
300,000
It was
pesos?
200. Yeah, 200,000 pesos is $6,000, babe.
You said 67,000.
No, I said 6 to 7,000.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, three
Sorry. I was like, you're so
hundred.
rich, 67,000.
No, 6 to
67 to
seven thousand
1 million,
dollars.
3 million.
No, but I spend that money killing myself. And it's like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Terry Fleming probably don't realize, like, man, it's not even about saving the money. It's about saving your life. When you get up there, man, you gotta chill. I I don't want to be talked down. I'm not trying to talk down on you, but I seen it happen to a guy. I forgot his channel. It's Mike something, in the Philippines, and yeah, he smoked and drunk himself to death. Chasing around girls and was living that fast life. And
Mm-hmm.
so, Professor says, "Damn, yo." In case that can't wait, sis, and it's
Hey,
time, Terry.
Dallas, you forgot to
Yeah,
read the. Hey, Dallas says, my aunt had stroke at
I read that
90.
already, kid.
Ah, you
I read
did?
it. Yeah, you didn't hear me
Oh,
read it?
no, I
Oh
didn't.
man, what world are we living in? Let me see. Garrett Austin said, "Working on four more simultaneously now. I love
Love in the
I
time of
love loving the
COVID.
time of COVID. How we wrote
Wow.
our first book, and how and why you should do the same. And two more I will keep private for now. I heard that, man.
Good luck, Garrett.
Yeah, now when I seen your book, I got inspired. I'm like, man, I should write a book. But my
He
book
was
would be a
telling
little
you that
crazy.
before.
Yeah, I know my book would be a little crazy because I told about my time, my times in New York, and it'd be wild. Nah, I can't talk about that stuff.
And Garrett has 103 page, guys.
Yeah,
103 pages. So it's
yeah.
like, oh my gosh, I know you're so inspired in writing books. It's like,
hmm
I admire you doing that. That's good.
I
Go.
spend, and you know what, man? You know what? I gotta post it because you're right. He said for a smoker, it's hard when you get to the Philippines because the cigs are 5 times cheaper. And now, even with that being said, right? I still 6,000. Well, it's 10. That's 10. 6 years. So 6,000 is what smoking and drinking. That's smoking and drinking. 6,000 in 6 years. Let's do the math. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. 6,000. 6,000. Let's divide that. Divide it by what's that? How many months is that?
No,
12,
just
12, no, 12, 12 times 6 is what?
six.
72,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Divided by 72. So, yeah, that's only $83 a month. Right? That's only $83. That's how cheap it is out here. $83 a month. It was mostly on drinking. My money
Mm-hmm.
was getting spent most on drinking. I was drinking a lot. And the alcohol is cheaper. But every day I was spending 200 pesos. Spending 200 pesos, 83 a month, right? 83 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. The 83 a month, divide that by 30. Divided by 30. Let me see. 83, yeah, 30. $2.78 a day. right?
It's still a money though.
No, but it's cheap because that's the
That's how cheap it is.
Philippines.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
All
because in
right,
the
yeah.
Philippines, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because in the Philippines, for 100 pesos, you can get some cigarettes. I was smoking a pack a day, but I divided by like, okay, I've maybe been smoking 3 a week. So right, if it's 100 pesos a pack, that's $2 right there. But then the alcohol, I'm probably drinking $2 a day, and then I did the numbers on it, and it was 6,000. It's a waste of money. Now, when I was in U.S., it was like 10 times more that. I'm sure. I'm sure in 6 years it's probably like $40,000. It's crazy. Like you spend a lot of money killing yourself. Eat oatmeal and work out. What's the best route to take to the PH to help break the long flight? Break up the long flight. The thing I like the most is actually the best flight I had is when I flew right to China. I flew straight to China, and then I was in the Philippines 3 hours after that. It felt crazy. I was in the air for 24 hours. I was on Air China too. It was wild. My knees felt like they were gonna cave in my body, but his lungs probably look like unwanted leftovers. Yeah, I know, man. I know, Terry. You gotta. Woo! That's a long time, man. CD, a recipe for success to start with. Thank you, sir. Professor, if I can just see my way to the Philippines, I'm not leaving. Yeah, you probably won't, Terry. You probably won't. Especially if you get out here and you get the right love. You get the one that you love that makes the days go by easy. Because K makes the days go by like that. Being with K. The days go by quick, and before you know, it's like 6 years ready to go. Me and K talked
Yeah, I
about it the other day. It was
know.
like, wow, 6 years went by fast.
Yeah, it's like six years together like this, guys.
Yeah.
Like the only time we got separated is when Jay went to US and be with his son. That's the only
Mm-hmm.
time, and the whole time we're like this. I know people would think, "Oh, your life is boring." It's not really boring because we have a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that we're doing, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like this, guys. How close we are.
Yeah. My next stop is in a year or so. I'm gonna get K out to the states. We're still gonna come back here, but I'm gonna get her to the states, and I'm gonna stay out there for a while. So I'll be in between both.
Mhm.
And so Bad Dumbo said, read that one, K. If you stop.
If you stop smoking at this age, it might do more harm than good. I say keep smoking. Obviously, you have the constitution for it and lungs of steel.
No,
Lungs of steel.
man. No, that's not true. The more and more he stops, say, let me see. I gotta do the numbers on that. I stopped smoking for a year. I probably added. Let me see. How many more years do you add on to your life? I'm googling this. If you stop smoking for a year, let me see. I want to see.
Nothing. They said nothing.
Quit smoking can also add as much as 10 years to your life compared to if you continue smoking.
10 years.
Yeah. What happens? Let me see.
It's also it clears your lung too. It go back to
Mm-hmm.
the normal. Ano. I read that before when I was searching about people smoking.
Yeah, but man, those Newport stuff. If you smoking Newports, it makes it harder. That menthol. When I came out here, I started smoking Marlboros. When I came out here, it says in 3 years after quitting smoking, your risk of a heart attack has decreased to that of a non-smoker. You see that? Smoking not only limits oxygen flow to the heart, also damages the lining of the arteries. So 3 years of not smoking, your heart goes back to normal.
Mm.
So yeah, Terry, getting at that age, man, you're gonna want to stop. Like I would be happy if I could get my pops to stop drinking. You know, my mom to stop smoking too. Wow, Jay, glad you stopped for your health and renewed life. Yeah, I'm not. I've been quit smoking for 2 years. That's good, man. That's good. That's good. Bad, done well. Hmm.
Ralph W said, "I enjoy your great reporting. Are you also following Feeling the Philippines who is in Sabang right now?"
Well, I don't follow. I know his channel. I don't follow him, but I know his channel.
Garrett said, "You have a great book in you, Jay. Take the task, sir." And then Terry, sir, thank you so much, Garrett. Terry Fleming said, "When I stopped drinking and doing drugs, my body had so many adverse reaction. It almost killed me. Quitting smoking is going to be like that."
Hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna
Well,
be. Yeah.
that's the withdrawals, man. It's real. I felt it too. I was craving cigarettes so much. I was shaking some days. Cause it's like they say you can you can quit major drugs more than you can quit cigarettes. Thanks,
Mm-hmm.
brother. It was a bad at first, and you have a hard time breathing for a couple of weeks while your lungs clear up. Yeah, smoking one per day is a good idea, and that's what I got down to. That's what I got down to, CD. Um, at times I was stressed out here. I would smoke. I never really smoked more a pack a day out here in the Philippines. I think so.
Actually,
That's what
Jay.
made it easier for me.
Actually, guys, when we're outside, Jay doesn't smoke like the whole time. The
The
only
whole
time he's
day
smoking is at night when he's
at night.
working.
Yep.
Sometimes once only or twice a day. Most of the time once. So that's
Yep.
the reason it's easy for him to quit because
Mhm.
he's smoking like once or twice a day only. And sometimes he's just doing it like when you're drinking too, right?
When I'm drinking, I smoke a lot. If I'm drinking, I can smoke a half a pack. But that's everybody's like that. But I got to the point out here. You know what? I remember it was a guy I worked with at Cablevision, right? I remember I went to the club with him one time. It was a bunch of us at the club, and he was smoking, and it blew my mind. I'm like, "You smoke?" He was like, "No, I just smoke when I drink." And I was like, "Oh." And he said he would smoke when he's home too. When he's at work, he wouldn't smoke. And some people like that. So I got to that point too, where during the day I didn't need to smoke. I didn't need to smoke. And
CD
so that's what
says
it is, CD. Smoking one
CD
per day, yeah.
says smoking one per day is a good idea. Something to train them. I read that already. Ice
Mm-hmm.
Spin said, I think the last time I was there, the smoke were I think about 100 pesos. I think he's talking about the cigarette, right? Not sure now.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know. I haven't been buying them, but it was around 100. It was about 100. A little bit. I forgot what the price was. It was
Mhm.
around 100, and yeah, I forgot the price. Okay, I've been smoking so
You
long.
don't ask me because I never buy
I
cigarette.
know. Yeah,
If Jay were
I
gonna ask me,
forgot.
buy me a cigarette, I'm never gonna buy him a cigarette because I don't like him to smoke.
Yeah.
So you're never gonna ask me, guys. Boys for
Listen.
duty, all addiction will cause withdrawals when you stop. That's correct. What's your withdrawals before, babe? Last year
Huh?
when you stopped, I think you have withdrawals. I
Yeah, I
forgot.
did.
I think the withdrawals of Jay is like
Yeah.
mint sweet, right?
But yeah, that's what I replaced it with. It says 122 in Manila. It's 122.
Oh.
122 for a pack of Manila.
And also, guys, that time is Jay hand is numb. It's like sometimes he has this no urge, like, oh, I wanna smoke. Like sometimes, remember, babe, you wanna smoke, but you're fighting for it
Mm-hmm.
when he totally stopped.
Yeah, no, they don't. They don't sell. I think they have Camels. They don't sell Newports though. They have Camel. I believe they have Camel, and they also have Marlboro. I was smoking Marlboro out here. So
Cigs in
you,
Cali are about $11.
yeah, out here it's like $2. It's nothing out here. I'm telling you, you smoker, and you get out here, you're gonna smoke. You're gonna smoke like crazy. Terry Fleming, man, we're going to quit before you get to the Philippines. You're gonna smoke yourself to death out here. You're gonna come out here and be like, oh, 122 pesos? That's $2 and like 40 cents. You can be smoking five in one sitting.
I understand Terry though, babe, because it's really
I know.
the withdrawal is really
I
gonna be
know.
crazy because he's smoking for a long time. But just need to, I don't know. It's up to you, bro. Just um
Yeah, for me it was 24 years. Him is
it's really
40
even
something.
me, I cannot even tell Jay stop smoking. I
No,
will
it's
keep
more than
telling
that,
him
50.
the whole time, right? Every year I
Mm-hmm.
was telling him, but he never listened to me. So it's gonna be on you. Jay
Yeah, it
do it
is.
for himself. He doesn't listen to me, he just do it. Actually he listened to me, but it's not really, but yeah. Anyway, this is all cigarette topic today.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ken Lim said, I spent about $2 and $2.7 thousand or 135,000 a year on cigarette here in the States. Got a plan to quit though. Talking to my doctor on February 11th to get some help. Yeah. Actually, Jay wanna try the what do you call that, baby? The electronic cigarette. Like we
Yeah, I
are looking
was.
to
I
buy that,
was.
but I'm happy he didn't do it
Nah, nah.
because he's gonna
Mm-mm.
be doing that until now because he's like, oh, I'm trying to stop smoking, and then he's still gonna keep using it.
No, I sure would have. I sure would have. If you let God lead you and look for a godly woman, you'll be fine. And and that's what did it for me, John Williams. And I don't talk about that enough. I prayed and I said, I want to replace it with something else. I asked God to help me
Walking.
replace it with walking. Did it for me. I
Mm-hmm.
replaced smoking with walking, and I wanted to be the most fit person. I looked at the treadmill and I jumped on the treadmill. That's what I replaced cigarettes with, and I'm happy I did. That was the best thing I could have ever done in my life. I got healthy, and I changed my life around.
All right, so let me just keep reading, guys. Terry, you got the injury, the pain, or to obtain the final game, man. You can do it. Yes, yes, go, go, go. Poised for duty. Most of the cost of cigarette is tax. Most of the cost of
Mm-hmm.
cigarette is tax. Tony said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to come to the Philippines, but the passport appointments keep canceling on me at the last minute since the summer of last year. Oh, wow. Even the passport in the Philippines is hard to book right now for the. I need to renew my passport, I think maybe this year. Because 2022 is the expiration. It's really hard, even here in the Philippines. So I hope you're able to get it soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I considered it, but I never did it, House. I'm happy I didn't, because I would still be smoking now. I want to smoke a cigarette like a joint. I got head sick and lightheaded. Enough for me. Guys teased me for a week straight. Yeah, but that's the first time. You know what? That it did that to me too. Then I just kept doing it to get used to it.
Mhm.
But what did it for me though, what got me wanting to do it was I see my mother do it my whole life, so it made it feel like it's okay. You know, keep smoking
No,
right through stomach and throat cancer. What happened?
no, I'm reading the comment. I think you skip it. Kay
Which
Dara
one?
said there's a Newport there. I need at least
Yeah,
back budget per day. You read that already?
I read that. Yeah.
No, the professor. I want to read the comment the professor said.
Um.
Terry Fleming, right now, I smoke cigarette like Marlboro. My sister gives me from her work at the casino. They suck, so I don't smoke much. Non-menthol. It helps to take the edge off. I think
Terry
he's
Fleming smoke
smoking three.
Marlboro.
No, no, the professor. The professor said it.
Oh. He gonna be in trouble too
No,
once
he
he come to the
said,
Philippines.
right now I smoke cigarette like Marlboro. My sister gives me from
Yeah.
her work at the casino.
That's that's the last ones I was smoking. Marlboros. And out here in the Philippines, you gonna get your Marlboro pack for 122. Just don't start smoking packs, cause that'll happen, man. You be like, oh man, I'm smoking a pack now. I'm drinking alcohol with my Filipino brothers. Professor's gonna be out here killing himself. Let me see. No, it doesn't go back to normal, but it gets healthier. Yeah, 10 years is like Methuselah years for me. Yeah, but and somebody said it today. It was like, you at that age already. It was like keep smoking it, and I wouldn't say that, but I kind of know what they were saying. Hi guys, is there a terminal fee you have to pay leaving the Philippines? Yes, there is. What's that fee, Kay? I had to pay a fee. It was like a tax. I had to
I
pay.
forgot, guys. I think it's
Yeah.
1.4 or 2.4. I
Mhm.
forgot. It's around.
Yeah.
It's less than $100, but we
Yeah.
forgot the exact amount. But
Mhm.
you can actually Google it. They usually give you, especially if you are. Are you talking about the fee when you leave the Philippines?
Mhm.
That's only given if you are permanent resident,
Yeah.
or probationary.
Yeah.
If you have a visa, you really need to pay the tax. You forgot to read the message of Terry. I was laughing. Terry
That's
Fleming
it.
said, "Kay, Jay putting down that baby, making talk now." What? What he said?
Oh no,
Put.
no, no, because we were talking about the baby. We were talking about having a baby.
Ah, okay. So I don't get the satisfaction from the professor. House of House, would you smoke the jewel stuff? Does it work? Seems suspect to be because they're old. They old. by cigarette companies. Actually, House of Us, that's the one Jay wanna try. The Jewel. Remember the Jewel?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna
That's
try
the
that.
one we
Yeah.
wanna try. In Ayala 30th, we are actually inquiring already that time. But that time, that was like a year before Get the mini stroke. Jay is already deciding to stop, but he really doesn't like to stop. He just wanna
Yeah. No.
like, I wanna
Okay.
do this.
You don't remember? I
So
read that. I read that already.
you did?
Yeah. I'm up to K Reeve.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks for the super chat. No, no, we're not mad at you. I'm just saying.
Thanks for
I'm
the
up to K
super
Reeve.
chat.
Yeah, bro.
You're,
I'm getting to that. I'm gonna read it when we get there. And thanks for the super chat, but I think that's Bro Festa.
if you don't like the stays, you won't smoke as much. More super
And
chat, Terry. Less for cigarette. Well, Terry is always us giving
yeah,
super chat every live stream. Thank you so
Terry
much,
is a
sir.
super
Thank you, the
supporter, man.
professor.
Yeah, thanks for professors. Terry, I'm gonna post it too when I
It's
get there.
funny.
No, Terry always supports like one brother from another, and it's appreciated because it's those little $5-10, man. They come through, they come through. They come through. It adds on, about extra 100 to 200 to the YouTube,
Yeah,
and
because YouTube guys get 30%. If you the super chat every month, every super chat it will be deducted 30%.
mhm.
So if you combine the whole super chat for the month, YouTube will get 30% out of it.
If you guys come to the States, make sure you visit the Bronx so I can see you guys. Actually, we will visit, and I'll tell you what's crazy. I want to take Kay on a hood tour. I'm taking Kay into every hood in
Welcome to the
America.
hood.
I'm gonna take her into like with the hoods, like you know.
I need to wear
But I'm not going to like
military
project
outfit.
buildings.
Just kidding.
No, I'm not bringing you in a project building. I'm not gonna do nothing crazy like that. I'll bring you in project buildings where I was at before. Like I'll bring you through Queens places because I was all over Queens. Like I'll bring you through 40 projects. I'll bring you through even 40 projects in Far Rockaway. I'll bring you in Brooklyn projects. Not all of them, some of them, and I'll take you around there.
Thank you
I
for the
think you'll
super
like seeing
chat.
it.
Kay
I'll bring you
Dallas.
my grandmother's old projects too. The Blackfoot and TV smoking and drinking will be the end. Any man who continues to do it. Yeah, it's true. Let me get down to the super chats and we're gonna go back up. So let me see here.
We
So let
have
me
Kay
see the
Dallas.
professor.
Thank
The
you for the
professor
super
said
chat.
more super chats, Terry, less for cigs. And then
Look
K
at it
Dallas, thanks for the
already.
super sticker. K Dallas.
Look
Also
at
Terry
the
Fleming said, Jay, buy a pack of menthol cigarettes and hold them till I get there. You'll be alright,
no.
man. What happened?
Jane, no, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna throw it away, Terry. Okay.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't even Terry, man. Why would I have that around? For one day when I'm stressed, man, I'm telling you,
Are
there's
you gonna be
always gonna be a
tempted?
day, yeah.
I know.
I'll be stressed. And even though I don't even smoke menthols no more, I don't know how that happened. I went from smoking menthol Newports, came here to smoking straight hard red Marlboros. And I ended up liking the more hard red Marlboros more. It was weird. Yeah, Queensbridge. Yeah, I'll bring Kay over there. And Fitz, thanks a lot, Fitznell,
It's now
Francois.
Franco. Francois?
Francois,
That's
Francois, yeah, for the
okay.
$10 super sticker. Thanks a lot. And yeah,
Thanks
no,
for the
I'll
super
bring Kay
chat.
over there. Kay needs to see that stuff. Like, you know what's gonna be nuts though, and I'm ready for it. I'm not gonna be bothered. When I bring Kay through there, dudes is gonna be hollering at Kay.
That's not
And
true.
no, that's not true. Are you crazy? Kay said bring her through the projects, and that guy's not gonna holler at her. Guys probably some not where I was at before, but if I bring you in the projects and nobody knows me, Kay, in New York is wild. Dudes be like, yo, what's up, shorty? They're gonna see you like, oh, who's this Asian persuasion, and try to holler at you
Hmm.
right away. Everybody in the room know what I'm talking about. ASAP, not even caring, ready to fight me too. It's like that in New York. I don't know. The crazy thing, I'd be ready to fight too, but still, but yeah, you could get shot. Like I wouldn't even put myself in that situation. I would send you binoculars. No need to go into the hood. Yeah. Now I'm gonna bring K though, but I'm not bringing her in a place I've never been. Actually, I can't bring her probably anywhere because everything changed. The youth has changed. You know, the youth has changed all over. It'll be some kid there that I don't know. They'll be looking at me like, "Oh, what are you doing over here?" Maybe I know him when he was 5. Now he's 20, and he's Pookie at the block now. Running the block. Look at me like, "What are you doing on my block?" But you guys are right. Switch to hookahs. That's the difference, though, man. You can't switch from cigarettes to hookahs. Nate Cali must not be a smoker. You don't do that. Nobody does that. Switch to hookah. A person that smokes tobacco cigarette.
Hookah?
A hookah, it's sort of like a tobacco, but it's not the same.
I thought you say. The way you read it, that they say hookers.
No, no, a hookah. It's the one that they smoke in the what's the name? The Persians smoke it a lot of times. You see, it's like famous in Mediterranean countries. They smoke the hookah and they blow the peace pipe. It's kind of like a peace pipe. And thanks a lot for the super chat, Professor. And so Dex Perkins said, I don't smoke. I used to smoke no Benos, yeah. And so I don't smoke cigarettes. Stopped at 10. Started costing too much. I'm a bud smoker, but that bud in the Philippines is too strong. Addicted for sure. Really? I don't know. I never tried it. I never tried. You know what? I wanted to try it one time. I listened to K. I got to tell you about my story. I was on Puerto Galera. We used Puerto Galera right here. Years ago. It's like 3 years ago. More than that.
Okay.
And remember the guy offered me weed?
Mm-hmm.
In some way, I don't know how Kate found out. Kate said, what is he? Because the guy kept walking behind me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, no, you was there.
Mm-hmm.
And no, you walked off, so you didn't see it. And then he was like, hey, man. And Kate said, what is you offering? I said, you trying to sell me weed?
I thought it was in Thailand, in Walking Street.
Oh, it was in Thailand, right? Was it Thailand? That was Thailand?
It's in
No, it happened in the Philippines too, okay?
Okay.
It happened in the Philippines on I don't know, everywhere. It's where I can get drugs in any country, y'all. For real. Everywhere I go, people look at me and go, that man is not no cop. You can just tell. It was like that in New York too. Everybody always knew I wasn't a cop. They just look at me and go, he's not a cop. Because I got that hard exterior, but cops have it too, but still they're like, that dude is not a cop. Give that man drugs. I used to smoke Newports, yeah.
That's Newport, the picture. Thank you so much for the super chat, John Thomas. You can do a video of Little Manila in Woodside. I want to read the super chat of the Professor K. You will be like cracked to the hood rats. Hey.
Yeah, she sure will.
What was the meaning of that?
No, like a drug. Okay, it's Asian persuasion in the hood, and then once you start talking, it's gonna be even worse. It's gonna be even worse because they're gonna she's cool too. But they know what I'm talking about. They know.
I'm Joker too, guys. I'm Joker. Dexter said, I don't smoke cigarettes. Stop at 10. Started costing too much. I'm a bud smoker, but that bud in the Philippines is too strong. Addictive for sure.
Let me see. How far are we up with that one?
No, House of Us is asking if the Filipinas earlier. I think I see his comment like, some Filipino are smoking? Yeah. Do women smoke more than men in PH? I think a lady who smokers is a massive turn off.
It is a massive turn off. I never ever had a girl that smoked cigarettes. Never. Actually, I did one time, but she was more my plaything, and then I left her because she tried to choke me with a wire. That was the one I left, guys. She was crazy. But she was the only one I had, but she wasn't really my girl because we lasted maybe, like a month. But she was more like a plaything. And after that, I never ever had a girl that smoked ever again.
Never. Stop in Dallas Hood Tour, Oak Cliff and South Dallas from K Dallas. K Dallas is your last name is really Dallas, or you're from Dallas? Answer me right now, K Dallas. I'm joking.
I heard that, Terry Fleming. Terry Fleming said e-cigarettes are worse than regular cigarettes. I keep hearing about people getting issues with that.
I think I forgot what will happen. Sometimes it's like, I don't know. I forgot what I read that too. The e-smoking. Terry Fleming say, Jay, the project has a way to get into your blood. That's a bad idea. Jay is watching a lady who's blogging in the hood. That's why Jay wanna go to the hood and
Oh
bring me to the
no,
hood.
no, people vlog out there, but I don't want to like vlog out there. No, I just want you to go out there and see,
No, I don't mind as long as
But I'm not gonna like
you're with
be chilling.
me.
I'm not gonna be chilling out there. I'm not gonna be hanging out on a corner, nothing like that. But hey, what's up? All right, peace. 'Cause I don't drink or smoke anymore too, so it's gonna be like it's really gonna be no reason for me to be there. I'm just gonna say hello, peace out. I won't even hang out, you guys. You know how you start hanging out with people, then they drinking and smoking, and they want to play spades. I don't want to be in that environment. I don't mind playing spades, but everybody gonna be around playing spades. That's how it was, kid. When you play spades, everybody drinking, smoking weed, and it's like, and I'm gonna have you in this cake and be like, yeah. You'll go nuts. You'll go nuts.
And
You'll
they're
hate
gonna
it.
be like,
Yeah.
okay, so Maarte. It's so smelly here. It's
Yeah.
not
No.
cigarette.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna fill up my heart day too. It's gonna be, but it's not. They don't know. When you do it, you don't see like, oh yeah, it's not a problem, but it's a big problem. I will be there already 23rd myself. Just don't buy the next pack. Simple as that. I'm glad I renewed my passport for the pandemic. Yeah, it's a good thing you did, man. Oh, good, Frank. Let's hope all is well with you too, fam. And Tony Anderson, right on. So I for sure owe you a couple beers.
I think Tony has insider uh, for the insurance. Like he has a
Hmm.
cheaper price, affordable price. I think that's the one we talking about earlier. Good night,
Well,
Ken Leave. Oh no, have a nice day pala. Have a nice day, Ken Leave.
no, he does his research.
Yeah,
Tony been waiting to see his Filipino family for the longest.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We may see you, Tony. I don't know when we're
Hmm.
gonna go to Manila, but it's either
Yeah.
this month or next month.
Hmm. My first Filipino marriages, brothers-in-law and papa smoked like chimneys. I hope they change. Yeah. There's a lot of people in Kate's family that was smoking and drinking too, like her uncles.
No, but not my sister. My sister is
No, that's
drinking,
your
but
sisters.
occasionally.
No, your sisters, they drink but rarely. Like I think the last time they drunk probably was over the holidays, and it's February already.
Yeah.
They're not like drinkers like that. They don't smoke at all.
They don't smoke, yeah. Nobody
Yeah.
smoke in my family.
Hmm.
So you will be on Spotlight Lions trying to take over the pride. Just don't care. No need to go
Hmm.
back to the hood. It was hard getting out that mofo. Nate Kali said he doesn't smoke. He asked him earlier.
Hmm.
It's like that all over the city. Oh, guys, with Hala, it's the American way from Frank Ellis.
Yeah, it sure will.
Maximus, hello JNK. Hello Maximus. Thank you for dropping by. Terry Fleming, what do you mean I switched from good girls to ho? Oh, never mind. I think hookers. What is that? Is that
Hmm.
hookers?
What do you mean?
Hookah is just a fancy water bong.
Oh, hookah. No, it's a
Ah.
hookah. Yeah, it's like something you smoke. Let me go use the bathroom.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna keep reading while Jay is out. Some part of Staten Island too from Garrett. Dexter said, "Listen to Kay, leave it alone, Jay. Our face life. May smoke a black and mild on a random occasion, but that's it. Okay." The J Maverick show. Hello, I would be too afraid to smoke weed there. Yeah, I know. You never know because Duterte. Like you never know who's watching and who's around you. You know. I'm echoing, but I'm happy it's not too loud. Mimosa Videos. Welcome to the Brick City, Newark, New Jersey, for Mimosa Videos. You can do a video a Little Manila in Woodside from John Thomas. Thank you for the super chat again. Dexter Perkins, one day I can tell you about it. It might turn some people off and won't try it. I don't know, Dexter, what is that? But is that a cigarette? Dr. John Thomas, how you been? From the professor. We have a historic Filipino town in LA from our face life. I'm reading faster right now.
Okay.
Gregory K.A. JNK, magandang gabi mga kaibigan. Just got us so happy to see you guys on. You guys are like the neighbors next door. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you, Gregory K.A. I think he was there yesterday too. Thank you for
Hmm.
dropping by and for being the regulars. The regulars. Um, okay, I'm right. Kay Dallas is from Dallas.
Oh,
So,
okay, that makes
okay.
sense. Yeah.
Because he was mentioning about Dallas, so I'm sure he's in Dallas, Texas. I'm well. Hopefully, everything will go too. Okay, we're
I,
almost
I
done at the bottom.
I think men still smoke more than women here though. I did
Oh
see a
yeah.
lot of women smoking when over by the we were in Passaic. Oh, it was a ton of
Mm-hmm.
women smoking. But still, I think it's still more men than women. If you exercise and eating healthy, you wouldn't mind to put smoke in your body.
They call it popcorn lungs with e-cigarettes. They call it
Mm-hmm.
popcorn lungs with e-cigarettes. Hi,
Mm.
George. Thank you for dropping by. Okay. Garrett said Manila now looks like combo of NYC and DC 2018. Look a lot different in 99. A lot of building and go on. You drink water already?
Yeah, I'm drinking water now. I'm drinking right here the whole time.
I used to hang out on Rainier and MLK early 2000.
Mm-hmm.
We have to say shadow. Ha ha ha. I don't know what you talk about. We have to say shadow from the professor. I don't get. Oh my gosh, I'm out of place right now, guys. That's what you're talking about.
Yes, guys. So if anybody want to join us, I sent out a link so you guys can join in and chat it up with us. If you want to, if not, then it's fine. Chatter Projects has a way to get into your blood. That's a bad idea.
And also, guys, if you join,
Nah,
don't mention
it
any
won't
YouTube
happen.
channel, okay? Just for the respect for TBF. Just, you can, if you're a YouTuber, you can promote your channel. Just don't mention other YouTubers in the chat. I mean, in
Mm-hmm.
the panel. Oh, yeah, it was rough.
Our first that right said, I need to go back to the hood. It was hard getting out that mofo.
I read that already. See? I read it
Okay.
faster.
I'm
I'm already at
and
the bottom.
House of Heights, you gotta connect your mic and your cam before we can add you. You can turn your camera off if you want to be seen, but you gotta
Oh, is
connect it
there?
though. Yeah, you gotta connect it though, or it won't work.
And make sure that you're. I'm sure. I think House of Us is young. I'm sure he knows how to. Um, we're not gonna have feedback. I don't know what's going on. Why I'm having a feedback. I'm happy it's not too loud. Before it's not like
Mm-hmm.
this. It's another. Again. Oh, you know
Any
what?
type
It's
of
crazy.
message in here in private chat.
There's another. Like Kung Fu show, whatever. Those people are also messaging me. My boys. Those people always messaging me to promote their store, their game and my YouTube channel, and I was like, no, I'm not promoting that. And they're also like scammer. They're just gonna hack.
Yeah, they
Not
always doing that.
scammer. Hack. Good shot, K. What do you
Mm-hmm.
mean good shot? The professor, I don't get what you're talking about. Oh, somebody in there.
And we're
Tech problems on my phone. I will try with laptop. House of House.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I was just
Ah,
speaking to
okay.
him.
Ah, okay.
Hookah's just a fancy water bong. It sure is. Yeah, you already read that. And John
I
Thomas,
used.
yeah, I see the super chat from John Thomas. You can do a video on Little Manila and Woodside. Yeah.
What do you
Yeah, I
mean?
would definitely
What's
do
it?
that. Little Manila's in Woodside. Bro Festa, what's going on, man? Let me change the view here.
Yeah, I
Hi.
got my Samuel L. Jackson on the
There we
deck,
go.
so it's on point.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, I was saying you just got that troll out. That was what I was saying.
Which
Ah,
one?
okay, good
That,
shot. No,
that,
the
that looked like a Russian.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He,
he should be
he
shot.
typed something again? Okay.
yeah.
He did? Oh, did you block him?
Yeah, black totally. Like
Oh,
not
okay,
did
okay.
not
Good, good.
not
He
face
can't
the
come to the channel
wall.
no more. Yeah, yeah.
Black right away.
Y'all
How are
come to
you,
the Brick City,
Professor?
Newark. Oh, I'm not going out there. I'm not going to Newark. Oh, no, no, no. One day I can tell you about it. It might turn some people off and won't try it.
I read everything. We most of video. I read that, baby. I'm
Let
already
me
at the
say
bottom.
that.
How are you, Professor? How's the door?
Oh boy, you just don't know.
Mm-hmm. Your house of house. We can't hear you, man.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now. What's going
Yes.
on?
You coming in and seeing me? What's up? How y'all doing?
It's okay.
You're doing good. How you doing, man?
Good. I like joining you guys on Sundays. Sometimes I
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let
So
me see if we got another one, kid.
Where are you from?
I'm
House
from
of Has.
Boston, in the East Coast.
Boston,
You better get
Massachusetts.
out of Boston.
Boston,
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on out of there.
South Boston.
Mm.
Yeah.
Irish kids, that's a
Are you
white.
Irish?
No, I'm African American,
African? Oh yeah, I know. I seen that. I can tell from your pictures.
but Saudi is more Irish white kids.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know. I'm just used to seeing him in the movies. I used to have a hookah
They
business.
got the Boston accent, that deep. So
Yeah, yeah.
most people are like, "Why don't you have a Boston accent?" I'm like, "Enough, I'm here."
Mm-hmm.
But I did have a question for you.
Yeah,
Um,
what's the question, man?
so in the Philippines, it's regarding like the main differences that you notice immediately when you get to the Philippines. And some people I spoke to, they told me the clear difference is regarding dating. Is the women are more uh, open and more welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping you could speak to that. Um,
Well,
why it is
yeah,
like,
the women are definitely more welcoming. I think it's to a point where the woman not only that's how Filipinos are in general, and then also a lot of times women know right off the bat they know you can provide a better life for them, and then at the same time in certain cases women won't want to talk to you for that. Certain women, you get what I'm saying?
mhm.
So it's weird. It's weird, but
Yeah,
it's one of those things though that when you hear it'll be to your benefit. It'll always be to your benefit
yeah, and not to say that
because
doesn't.
you don't really have to necessarily chase. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what people say. But not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily to say that that doesn't exist in the U.S. It's just it
Yeah.
seems like there's been a shift in the last 25 years where
Mm-hmm.
there's a very unwelcoming friendliness to the
Mm-hmm.
atmosphere of I would say all of North America.
Yeah.
It's kind of taboo in a way to be talking to a stranger in some way where it's perceived as like there's something wrong. I mean, you can get past it after a while, but
Mm-hmm.
you notice it instantly where people of the other world are more open
Jay,
and friendly to strangers as opposed to
look
the
at
Well,
Kate. She's surrounded by Zulu Nation. You know it's strong. You know it's strong.
but you you know what it is. You know what it is. House of Haas, man. It's like out there, cold approach is dead. But in the Philippines, cold approach will never be dead
yeah
because of because of the Filipino being so welcoming. You know, out there, men, you don't want to be bothered because the woman is so cold. Like the woman, a lot of times they won't even look at they won't look at me even out there. They won't look at anybody. You know, they want what they want. They all want the same guy. So it's crazy. Like a lot of times you have the same guy,
God,
literally having babies, having all the women got babies by the same guy. It's like that, And then you have a lot of guys in the U.S. They want relationships, so and I have that's why I'm starting a new channel. That's why I'm starting a new channel for that to let go as guys know. Look, there's other options outside of America, where you can find a woman to marry, you can find a woman to trust, you can find a woman that really believes in death do us part. You see what I'm saying? Because
Might have
out
the
there in the
speaker on.
states, like my cousin is about to get a divorce. He was talking to me today, right, Kay? Am I lying? He was talking to me today, and I don't want to say how he was feeling because it was some crazy stuff, that he was saying to me.
Somebody just cut their speaker off.
I think it's
Who is in the middle? You look like you're riding a helicopter.
that's Dexter.
That's Dexter Perkins?
Yeah, in a helicopter.
Dexter, you're flying in a helicopter right now while you're doing it in the live stream.
But it did look like that a little bit.
no,
But
no, I'm at work. I'm a young hustler. I'm not gonna disrupt.
okay. But that's what it is. That's what it is, Haas. And guys need to know that they can go somewhere. Guys need to know, there's options out there. Like, how old are you, House?
I'm 26.
You 20 what?
26.
26? And see, that's the thing. Like a guy like you, are you in college?
Yeah, I just graduated.
You just graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, congratulations on that.
No, not like a year ago.
But that's what it is. So a guy like you turn around and go, okay, so what now? When a modern Western woman is this way, it's crazy that you found my channel, man.
Yeah.
How did you find me?
I found you because I was researching the Philippines, and I just wanted to know more about it. I was talking to a friend of mine who was just interested in the Philippines, telling me a lot about it. And I was like, all right, let me learn a little bit about it. And I came across your video, and I was like, I like this guy. He seems relatable.
Somebody's speaker is on.
I started learning more about the Philippines, kind of through your videos.
Is it echoing?
I don't hear echo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody has a speaker on.
Overall, my experience in America, I would say because I'm not originally from here, I noticed the difference. I'm from East Africa.
Okay.
The drastic difference in culture regarding how culture's changed in the last 20 to 30 years in the States. Or in the last, since the iPhone got introduced, 2010, 2009. I noticed it, and people are way less friendly. People have way less friends. People are less connected. I think it's been reported that people my age in the 1990s used to have 10 friends or more. Now they have 3 or less.
Yeah.
There's a real change in social connection here, and I think that has a lot to do with why people are struggling with dating, because it's so it's so lacking of human connection, because all through either technology or the culture's changed dramatically 10 years through the internet.
Well, it's that, and also everything has changed. The woman, the culture, like you said, everybody's attached to their phone now, right?
Yeah.
And that's digital. I forgot what they call it, digital deluge, where you're more focused on your phone than on striving to get ahead. To where a guy like you, at your young age and graduating college, and you're 26?
Yep.
And then you still have your whole life ahead of you, but you already know where you want to go, man. I think you need to have a YouTube channel. Seriously. No, because
I've thought about it. I've even attempted it, and vlog videos and whatnot. But most people don't know. It's really hard, man. Editing.
No, it is hard.
Yeah, the editing, it's a full-time job, and a lot of people don't give you guys the credit you deserve, because it takes a lot of time to edit, takes a lot of time to put it together, and then put it on Final Cut, and get it out there, get a thumbnail going. I've tried it, and it's really difficult with work and school.
So, yeah, no, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard, but you know what it is. You gotta. I think you can do it though.
Yeah,
I think you start off slow. You start off slow, one video a week, even every 2 weeks, and just do what you got to do, man.
Yeah. Got a lot to say, so I'll think about it.
Yeah, what you want to say, Gary?
I want to say hi for another guest before I address the.
Yeah, Gregory. I see Gregory came in.
Gregory. That's Gregory K8, right?
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Where are you from?
Yes,
and then she said, "Where you from?"
There's a reverberage. Somebody's got there's a hot mic on. So it's kind of like I'm trying to understand what's going on.
It could be. I say. Let me see. What's it?
Yeah, I can hear the echo.
Haas, do you have me on YouTube?
No, I have you open on a browser. You gotta pause the video on YouTube. Yeah.
The live.
Oh, okay. Let me.
That's why that echo's coming in.
Yeah, I thought it was Jay because I was echoing with Jay earlier, but it's doubled echo already.
Yeah, it's coming from Haas.
So guys, help us to answer the question of Franz. Franz Pressure Jr., thank you so much for the super chat. He said, "What's up, you all? From Brooklyn, New York. I'm coming to the Philippines in March." Yeah, I can still hear myself. "I'm fully vaccinated but don't have the yellow vaccination card. Where can I get it from? Can I take the COVID test 24 hours prior from my departure?"
Well, can you take it 24 hours prior from your departure? Well, you need to have it over to the Philippines before you come. So, I think
48
getting it 24
hours.
hours. Yeah, I think you have to have it for at least 20. You have to have it like when the test results come in. That's when the hours start. You can take it 24 hours before your flight.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. So,
But the reason Philippines give you 48 hours, so just in case there's a delay, there's like this, I think it's better if you take it 48 hours before your flight. So if there's
mm-hmm,
some changes, it's not right. Like for example, there's a flight delay or something, you know.
mm-hmm,
But
yeah,
24 hours is still okay.
24 hours
Tony
is okay.
answer the question of France already. Tony said you just need the CDC. Tony answered it earlier.
Okay.
Tony said, wait lang. You don't need a yellow card. Your CDC will work from Tony. Tony is coming on March, so I think Tony will know about it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's ask Gregory. Gregory, where are you from? You still hearing the echo? I
You
think it's
muted.
Jay. It's Jay now.
No, it's not
Yeah,
me.
it's just it's a lot. What if I'm not talking? I just turn off my mic so I know it's not me.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. So where are you from, Gregory?
Michigan.
Okay. Are you
Yeah,
coming? Are you planning to come to the Philippines? I think it's Jay. I think it's Jay.
the Jay's the culprit. So yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh gosh, it's hard. It's hard to talk. It's hard to talk with that verb. Okay. Yeah, I would like to. So I'm still researching.
Okay, I think I think what happened was with everybody here, it's a bunch of echoes. But I think that
But
Dexter
if you turn
and
off
Professor did it
if
right.
you
They turned off their mic. Yeah,
if you turn off your mic, then it should be okay.
that's what we have to keep doing.
Yeah.
So what's stopping you from coming as soon as it opens, Gregory?
Uh, just the planning and knowing where I want to go. So, like I said yesterday, or like I typed yesterday, it's kind of I can't. It's hard for me to think with the echo. So I can't think with the echo because I can hear myself and I can't talk.
I think. Do you have YouTube on?
No, I have
You probably
YouTube
got
on.
YouTube. Oh no,
I
you
have
gotta turn it
YouTube
off.
on, but I
Oh,
got I got earbuds in.
oh, well, no, because everybody's muted. That's why. I'm the only one unmuted, and then I was muted too. So you shouldn't be hearing any echo. I keep muting when I'm not talking.
Let me turn off my earbuds. Then maybe that and turn on my. Give me a second. Okay. Hold on.
Do you guys hear the echo? I think it was a problem earlier with, I don't know if it's me. I have the headset on.
I
I,
don't hear
I don't think it was
echo.
anybody. No, it's no. It's no. I think he probably had YouTube playing in another browser, kid, and not realizing it.
No, I
He,
can hear the echo when I was talking to you, babe. I can hear right now. There's an
yeah,
echo.
no, I had an echo the whole day, and
Mm.
I keep muting myself. But you didn't hear it when I put my headphones on, right?
No, I can hear an echo when I first joined your chat,
No, I'm
and
talking when I put
then
the headphones on. You didn't hear it.
I can still hear like a little bit, but it's not too much. But anyway,
Okay.
um, I don't know. Yeah, it's
Can
gone
you
now.
can you still hear it? Because I turned it off. I took my earbuds out.
Yeah, we hear you clear. We hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm from Michigan. Can you hear me? Testing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
hear
can
you
hear
loud and
you.
clear, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I'm gonna
it's
have
really
to.
bad.
Go out and then come back in because
All right.
you,
Yeah, I can hear
it
you
sounds
too.
like chipmunks now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
but
All right.
Gregory, is your computer from 1985?
I think there's a problem with
Yes, it's probably the computer.
How are you, Dexter? You said you're riding a helicopter. My voice, I don't know what's going on.
He's in the car.
Oh, he's in a car. I
Yeah, he's
thought
in the
it's you
car.
know you look
Yeah,
like
I'm
a
at work.
helicopter.
Right now. I'm in my car, but I drive a hustler. I quit pointing at you. You know, like I don't know if you see it right there, little yard hustler.
What's that? What's a
Anyway, I'm
hustler?
at the post office and I move trailers around.
Oh.
Hold, let me show you. Let me show you. Hold up. You see that vehicle right there behind me?
Oh, the truck. Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
just a
see it.
little small hustler thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I just move trailers around here at the post office and stuff. That's all.
Okay.
And right now there's nothing going on because it's Sunday. That's why I listen to
Yeah.
you guys on Saturday and Sunday because I'm not working on on Saturday, but Sunday there's nothing really going on. So I'm just chilling out here in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling your
Okay.
boss
Yeah, but I
right
mean
now.
I'm from
I'm
East.
joking.
He
You said from
knows.
what?
He knows the schedule.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I said I know. Yeah, I'm from Newark, but I live in East Orange, New Jersey right now.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been to Newark
Yeah,
before. That place,
I
man.
probably plan on coming over there like yeah, don't bring
Yeah,
her
that
down
what you
here,
saying?
man. Don't bring
Oh
her down here.
no, not to Newark.
Said don't
That
bring her down
man,
here.
I don't know if it's still the same, but I
Nah.
went to Newark, what, like 10, 13 years ago. Is this still the land of the dreadheads?
Is
Like
this
everybody has dreads out there.
it's not,
Land of the
it's not
dreadheads.
oh yeah, there's a lot of dreads. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot of
yeah,
dreadheads out here. Yeah. There are.
yeah. I call that the
Yeah.
land of the
Not as
dreadheads.
many as it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's not as many as it used to be, but it's still a lot of them out here. That's the thing out
Okay.
here. I used to be one of them so well, but I had to shave all mine off.
Okay,
Started doing
okay.
business, started losing some on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably
That's
come
the
over there
thing.
like go ahead.
No, good.
No, I was just saying I probably come over there the end of this year or the beginning of 23. Cause
Okay.
right now I've done everything I need to do for us my business and stuff like that. And right now I'm just doing some maintenance on some vehicles, and it's just save time from then on. So I'm in good position right now. I seen the tickets were like $900 out there in November from New York.
That's a good price. That's a good
Hmm.
price. And it's crazy. That's going to be like around the time I'll probably be going back out to like U.S. The reason why to go see my son, because I'm not going to go out there with tickets 4,000 or 5,000. I'm gonna go see him when I'm
Right.
gonna I'm gonna go check him out when tickets are cheaper again.
And there's really no need to come over here when it's summer and you have summer. If you want to, give her an
Exactly.
experience, come over here during the winter times. So she has a feel for that. I mean, you're not going to be moving around a whole lot out here with the snow and all that kind of stuff like that, but there'll be some things to do, man. You know. But I was talking about that bud earlier. Can y'all hear me?
I
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
Yeah, that bud over there in the Philippines is really strong. I have personal experience. Like it used to come off of the volcano over there, like seasonal, and it was some pretty tough stuff. Like where when I came back to the states, nothing in the United States gave me that high anymore. I was so it really kind of messed with my like nervous system in the beginning, man. Wouldn't let me sleep and a whole lot of things. So that's not something I would suggest people to get into. If you might be used to it smoking over here in the states, but you going over to another country, you don't really know what you're getting into, bro.
Did they
And
cut
I'll
it with
tell you that for
something?
sure.
Is it possible that they cut it with
And
something?
I don't do drugs. No, 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 nope. I used to get mine brought to the house every week in a little package, and it was coming like tree buds. My house girl used to clean it for me and prepare it for me and have it there when I was ready. That
I
was
wonder if
it.
they like sprayed it with something, or you know what I'm saying? If that's
Maybe
possible.
just THC. Yeah,
No, they
probably
didn't.
just that. Or they probably grow it naturally though
I
here.
don't. This is like in the '80s. Yeah, this is in the '80s. It
Oh
ain't
yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
it was nothing.
They spraying stuff
Yeah,
now, but this is like in the '80s.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It was
In the
natural.
Philippines, they didn't have that type of technology out there then. That
Right.
was straight off the volcano, dude. It had purple hairs as you might use a crayon, purple crayon. It had hairs like that color in it.
Well, with volcanic ash being it, it's just like
It
in
ain't all that
Hawaii.
well.
That's all volcanic ash, and
Possibly.
that
That
has the
might be you.
most minerals and things in it. So that's probably why
You,
the roots
you
of
know
the
what? I never
marijuana
even thought
plant.
about that, and that's probably true.
Yeah, I
That's
mean
exactly what it was. Yeah.
it's like pure. It's not like dirt. It's like
Hmm.
volcanic ash is coming up from the earth.
Hmm.
So that's like, you know, it doesn't have anything. It's not. We're gonna call it. It's
Doesn't
not
have any
dilute. It's not
impurities, right?
diluted. It's not.
Doesn't have any impurities.
Yeah, no impurities. There it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. But I
It's
mean,
just,
Yeah.
now
No, that
the
was
pres the
straight just the way it
president.
was.
Yeah, I mean, right now the president, he's not playing any games. So I hear people getting assassinated and everything else with that. They want to play
Nope.
around. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. There's too many other things that people could do.
No, it's not. It's not. I'll agree with that.
And plus stick out like a sore
I'll agree
pumpkin.
with that. Just physically feeling no, that's not good.
Right. And then you're in strange surroundings, then you're like that. The same thing with being drunk or whatever. You're asking for trouble.
Well,
You're
I
muted,
mean,
JK.
when I was there, I did bar hopping. I'm not really a drinker, but I did do bar hopping with the military guys, and I got into that kind of thing. And
Mm,
I don't like getting drunk, so I wasn't walking around drunk. If I feel it, I'm good enough. So that
right.
type of thing. But it was relevant out there. Everybody was, had it and shared it, real generously and everything. But yeah, today is not yesterday, man. It's not the
Right.
same way out there, and that's not something I would suggest you go out there to try to make that part of your thing,
Yeah.
cause that ain't it, man.
JK,
I'll
can
be
you
honest
answer?
with you, ain't it.
Are there? Does the government? I'll just put it like as a government. Don't they have like not like really hit squads, but they have people that are kind of ghosting, and they give people a chance to say, we see what you're doing, or it might be the dealers or people that are really addicted to it, and they go around, and if they give them chances, and if they don't basically do what they're supposed to, like don't do the drugs, they take them out. Is that true?
not no more. No, that was 2016.
Oh, really? Okay, so that
Um,
basically, okay.
it was happening. It was when it was like that. It was actually happening when me and Kay were living. Actually,
Oh, in
it was
Manila.
it was mostly happening in Manila,
Mm,
in the Pasay area, over by Tundo. And it's funny, 'cause me and Kay were over there. We went over there to go help people in Tundo. Me and Kay would always be in Divisoria all the time. We would always where we live. It was like a bunch of shabu heads over there.
mm,
I would go up to people that were sleeping on the street sometimes, and you would be able to tell. They were like, remember how crack was in the 80s?
yeah.
That's how shabu heads were looking in Manila. It was wild. Like, it was like that.
I mean, crack. I mean, when crack hit in the '80s, it was really bad because
Shabu hit like
In
that here.
DC, it was terrible.
It was like that in Manila, man. Yeah, yeah, when the Turk
With
Day
the
came
shabu.
in with the shabu, yep, with
So
the
that means,
shabu.
I mean, that's like super strong. I mean, if it's as strong as crack, that's some strong stuff.
It's actually stronger than crack.
Wow.
Shabu, like crack, will keep you up all night.
Mm.
Shabu will keep you up for 5 days. Yeah, like you smoke it and then they'll smoke it again. It'll be people smoking shabu that won't sleep for days.
And we're talking marijuana.
No, not marijuana. We're talking PCP, not PCP. We're talking
Shabu,
what's the thing? Not shabu is what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What's shabu? Glass. We're talking glass. Yeah. I forgot what is the name of it again? I forgot this glass again.
So I thought
You guys know what it is.
I thought shabu
No
was
shit.
marijuana.
No, not marijuana. No, that's forgot what's the name of that KK? Do you know the name of that drug?
I'm not drug addict.
What's glass?
You just
I
have to
forgot.
you can be educated on the subject. That way you say, oh, okay, that's this.
I
What?
don't know. What kind of drug? Marijuana, shabu,
What?
that's all I know. Weed.
What? Method.
Yeah, I've
They
never
ask
heard of
me
that one
Ice.
like
right there,
Ice.
Shabu.
I
Ice.
drug
They call it
super.
ice. Crystal meth. Crystal meth.
Oh man, yeah, that's
Crystal meth. Yeah,
Okay, I
that's
remember that. I
why.
hear about that.
It's Shabu's crystal
Oh, I
meth.
got you, got you, got you,
And what was happening was
got you.
kids were doing it too.
Mm.
So I remember this was the most disturbing thing I've ever seen. I said it probably 1,000 times in my life.
like the
Remember,
street kids, like the street kids that are
the
sleeping
street
on.
kids, like
I mean,
yeah,
I know they huff, but how can they afford crystal meth?
no, because out here people sell it. Let me tell you how they afford it, right?
Rugby too.
I've seen rugby too, like firsthand. But
Mm.
no, how they get it is like little girls would sell their body to do
Mm.
shabu.
Mm.
You know, kids would chip their money together, and you have to think about it. It's not the states, so they make it cheaper here.
Mm.
They have ways you can buy a piece probably for like 50 pesos. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
So think about you buy a small piece for 50 pesos. You smoke it in a pipe. A small piece like that to an 8-year-old or even 10-year-old, 15-year-old
Right.
is gonna have them high out of their mind.
It's gonna blow.
So
Yeah.
so kids would be high. Like drug dealers have kids high on PCPs, pitting guns in their hand.
Wow.
Manila was Wild Wild West, you know, and I seen it. I remember one time I was in the cab, and a kid, I can tell he was on show. We went to the cab, banging on the cab door like boom, 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 and I was a little bit shook. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a little bit shook. I'm sitting there like not scared to death for my life. Of course, I come from Queens in the '80s.
But you
know,
still
but
be scared, Queens in the 80s.
no. A lot of times when I was in Manila, I'm scared of what I may do to somebody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm more scared like that. Like,
Right.
don't get me wrong, because people out here in Manila riding in tandem. Like that was a way of life. Like a person would be a motorcycle would be driving,
Right.
and it'd be a girl or a kid on the back. You'd get paid 800 pesos to blow your head off. They'll blow your head off for 800 pesos. Yeah.
Wow. Got
That was Manila, 2015 hit squads,
man.
all over the place. They would be in Tundo, and you would hear gunshots at night because it would be kids on the back of bikes.
Mm.
They'll ride up on drug dealers and just boom, 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 air it out.
Oh.
Right in Manila. It was wild. It was wild. It was like anything I've ever seen.
They was cleaning up the streets, basically.
Yeah, they would clean up the streets, and my family would be like, they kept hearing what was happening. I kept having family calling me like you need to come home. And I would always tell them like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm not involved in drugs. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not involved in drugs, so I don't have to worry about that.
Can I make a disclaimer on everybody?
Yeah.
We're just talking about the drugs, not that we do them.
Of course, yeah, yeah.
I'm just putting a disclaimer.
Yeah.
We're talking. People like, man, they're talking kind of heavy. We're just talking.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying, but no, it was bad, and people like the world didn't like what the church they did. The world didn't like what the church they did.
Right.
But and I'm not a Duterte supporter, but he was needed.
Yeah. Right.
They put him into power. The country voted him in, knowing he was strong, knowing he was going to do what he was going to do, because it was bad. It was crazy all around the Philippines, because government was involved in it too.
Yeah, they getting a handout.
Yeah, the church he would target, right? He would find so many government people that were doing it.
Really?
Yeah, and he would expose them.
Right.
Do you know any people in government Duterte called out? Like,
He actually
if you don't
announced
stop,
it.
yeah, he
They
didn't
have the
announce it.
list of the person.
Eh,
And also with
Wow.
the riding in tandem, guys, just be careful because there's still some, but random only here,
Can I say
even
something
Yeah,
to you,
in
Jay?
KGC.
yeah, good,
Yeah. Go ahead, Dexter.
good.
Like this stuff you're talking about right now. This started from
Mm-hmm.
when Marcos. Yeah, this started when Marcos was in
Right.
office.
The
Ever since
Marcos.
Mm-hmm.
Marcos got pushed out of power there, they've been trying to regain the government, get rid of corruption, and all that kind of stuff in the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines. And that's why I
Mm-hmm.
say I know because I was there doing black market and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know what they were
Mm-hmm.
doing. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the stuff now with, like, say, the first president they got right after Marcos was Corazon Aquino's wife,
Her husband.
because Corazon Aquino was getting ready to run for president, and somebody
Right.
assassinated him. Or I don't want to say that real deep. I'm sorry.
On the runway on the
But anyway,
train coming up.
No,
Yeah.
it's
yeah,
all right. You can talk about it.
they've been trying to
Mm-hmm.
clean up. And they,
Robin.
yeah, I mean, they what happened to him, and then his wife ran for president. She got the presidency. From what I'm
Right.
hearing now, her son or somebody is trying to run or whatever like that.
Yeah.
But
I
my
think it
point
was
is
his son.
this: they've been trying to correct the Philippines ever since then.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a lot of things that are going good for the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get a lot better. The
Right.
United States is not in there right now, but we're still connected to it. Things are
Oh
going
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
on in that area of the world right now to where I'll
Mm-hmm.
bet you the United States is going to come back up in there.
They'll probably have
Yeah.
more.
I don't know if they're going to take over Clark again, but I know
Right.
we're already up. We're still in Subic Bay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We're still up in yeah, what's that, Olongapo or Baguio or whatever you want to call it. I forgot.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're still up there. But Philippines, man, is a beautiful. I always loved it. It's a beautiful place. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The views, the people, and really, what reason why I got interested in it again, because of the cost of living. Why would I
Yeah.
stay here in the States paying out all this kind of money?
Yeah. You're
I get
slaving.
older.
You're basically slaving.
You're in your house by yourself, just like the guy was
Mm-hmm.
talking about earlier. Nobody want to be around each other because they're out there doing everything.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Look what Jay's enjoying right now. Jay, I mean, he left this part of the world, went over there. He's with his wife, her family, enjoying the views, staying out all the crap that's over there. Because you could die over there,
You
Right.
can.
whether it would be
Yeah.
eating
Yeah.
or involved in the bad crowd or in those bars or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's out there trying to live. You dealing with
Yeah.
a girl that's in the bar, that might be her way of living. And if she's
Right.
a good girl, she's not going to really do anything, to you. But there's those out there that are trying to live, and they will
Mm-hmm.
take you out to keep
Right.
on living.
It's
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 survival.
true.
just
Right.
that simple.
No, it's true. It's true.
Yes. It's big. Yeah. It's just survival. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the same thing here. Let's say
Yep, that was my
California.
radio. Sorry about that.
Sorry,
Like
sorry.
California and things like that. I mean, they're starting to have like an LA area, and I think probably San Diego too. They're
Mm-hmm.
starting to have a lot of homeless. I mean, really, all over the United States.
Yeah.
People getting people getting booted out of their houses or whatever. They just down their luck or bad decisions. You know, it, I mean, really, people have to make really good decisions on their life, but then
Mm-hmm.
you pay for the decisions that you made when you're young,
Mm-hmm.
and it comes to bite you. It comes to bite you. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, kind of change the subject. The
Yeah.
infrastructure there. Do you see a lot of improvement or a lot of gains or what they're planning on doing? I mean, I see a lot of stuff like
Mm-hmm.
online. I don't know what's true and what's not. Like like a rail system.
Yes.
Like Jay, you were talking about a couple weeks ago about the communications
Mm-hmm.
system and all that, the internet.
Well,
Um,
what's crazy? And people get hung up, and I'm not trying to promote them. I'm not in politics, right?
right.
That it was all Duterte, right, Kay?
What's that?
It was all Duterte.
Oh, Oh, okay.
You know what Duterte said? That's what he said to people, to companies in the Philippines, right? He said, look, he said, we need to get everything right with the internet. Duterte said this.
Mm.
He said, we need to have better internet, better railway. He said all that stuff.
Mm.
He said, we have the budget. We need to start budget. He wanted to work on a budget and use the money in the right way. It's funny, like, Kay said it. Kay told me, I didn't realize. Kay said, everybody thinks that, what's his name? Cleaned up Manila.
Isko Moreno.
Everybody thinks Isko Moreno do it.
Who's that? The mayor?
Did the mayor? It was Duterte that did it.
He has a build project, and also the detective said, if you're not gonna improve your internet, I'm gonna get somewhere outside of Philippines.
Outside the Philippines to come in and bring better services.
Yeah, other services. So that's why they're trying to improve the internet.
Do you know a year, like not even months, right, Kay? After he said that, internet got fast all of a sudden, right? Like a year. By the time a year passed, this was like 2017. He said it. Not even a year passed, internet services started increasing. You know, you had people like it was Duterte, and also what's the name did a good job. Manila was the 30th place in the Philippines. They cleaned that up. You know,
Isco too.
It was Esco too. I know. It was
And
a lot of things that was done. Yeah.
Just to add also the infrastructure, guys. If I know you guys been here in the Philippines, there is already a MRT, a train from Bulacan going to Quezon City.
Yeah.
There's a train there. There's a lot of improvement in the Philippines. So yeah, it's easy to travel now. And there's
and,
go ahead.
And like the roadways and bridges. I mean, just like supposedly in the United States we're supposed to be doing, but there's a lot of red tape with that. But like in the Philippines, I think it's probably a lot easier because it's kind of more streamlined. There's not a lot of red tape as far as people saying, no, we want this, we want that, or, you know, we want money for this. You know, it's more streamlined. That's the word. It's more streamlined in the Philippines because.
Well, it happened though. I'm not even trying to promote him. I feel like I am though. But it was the president. It was Duterte. People. He was hard. He was hard as nails. He was like the good part of Donald Trump. You know how Donald Trump got a big mouth.
Now you.
But no. That's why I said the good. No. Let me clean it up. He was the good part.
You have to say that name.
No, I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you why I said. I'm gonna say Donald Trump was real. I don't care. Nobody say he was real. Probably one of the realest presidents ever, as far as being real. And that's facts. Trump is. I mean, Duterte is that in a good way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Exactly. He was Trump in a good way.
Right.
I didn't like. But I'll be honest. I didn't like that he ran off at the mouth sometimes. Like look at what happened before. He was like, "Oh yeah, if you don't get the vaccine, I'm going to start forcing people to get it." Like you can't say stuff like that. That's something Trump would say. He had that same Trump mouth problem, right? But he delivered though. He would deliver. He said, "I'm going to put all drug dealers in jail." He actually put drug dealers in jail. Like he delivered.
That's what the Philippines needed.
It needed it. Yep, it needed it.
Jay, I want to answer the question here because I keep seeing it. Can 30-day visa on arrival be extended for U.S. tourists?
I don't know. Did you see that in the article? So go. I didn't see that.
Actually, there's no article, but I think they're doing the same
I'm
thing.
sure you can. Yeah.
It says here, foreign national who admitted with the initial stay at 30 days may apply for a visa waiver first, granting an additional stay of 29 days in the Philippines. So you can stay, but make sure that you have a return ticket because you cannot enter without return ticket. Maybe just a ticket that you're just gonna throw it away, going to Thailand, cheaper ticket going to Vietnam. As long as you have a return ticket, you can enter and you can still extend. And then after that, after 1 month, 2 months or 6 months extension, at least 1 week prior to the expiration of the valid stay. I think they're gonna follow the same protocol before. But just make sure you have a return ticket. That's all I can answer with, William. What can you say?
Yeah, but you know, I said the same thing too. It's definitely gonna be the same. It's just out here they don't announce it. It's like they automatically expect people to just get it. So that's why I didn't talk about it. Like when I made my video, I didn't speak about that so much because then what happens is then in a week goes by. And then you find out something else comes out of nowhere, right? Like you'll find out on the 9th. Oh, the day before, you can't stay if this doesn't happen, and then like you just don't know. So things I don't know about, I try not to talk about. I don't talk about. You know, I stay away from it. But anyway, that's what it was though. Gregory, it was that, you know, to be honest with you, Duterte reminded me, like, say, for instance, if I was president,
Stop
how
talking
I
about
would
the
handle it.
president.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm being real. I'm not in politics at all. He's about to
No,
not be president.
you will
Well,
be demonetized in this live stream, Jay.
Man, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, I'm
Jay,
not bashing.
don't
No, I'm not bashing him.
don't mess the
Still.
money up. Don't
Yeah.
mess the money up, Jay.
Yeah.
Money.
So
Don't do it.
how are you, Professor? Did you went Uber driving again?
Yeah, I'm over here shooting the breeze. with
So
y'all.
how's the
My
weather
nephew had to
over
do the
there in
work.
the Philippines?
Oh, it's rainy right now, man. It's like it's like 9 months rain, 3 months sun.
Hmm.
But you get used to it though,
I'll take it.
especially where I am.
So are you guys on Luzon still?
Yeah, not really. No, we somewhat. But actually, we Mamaromopo. How do you say that, kid? Mamaromopo.
Memaropa.
Mamaropa. Yeah,
Mindoro, Romblon. You
yeah.
know, like we are in Region
But
4, we're in Luzon. We're in Luzon,
yeah,
Jay.
I know we're in the zone, but
Region 4.
we not in the heart though.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What I missed?
Oh no, we just talking about infrastructure. It was Gregory K8 came over here with the K12. Questions. The 12th grade education questions.
Hey,
No, it was good though. No, it was good. It was good though,
I
man.
try
It
to
was
keep
good.
it simple because the things that affect people, they don't really think
Yeah.
about stuff like that.
I think about it though.
Yeah.
I think like that, and I would see things, and I would see the way things were being handled here, and then because I was physically here,
Right.
and so I seen it, and I was like, and people would be, oh, you need to get out of it, and I'd be like, no, it's not like that. Nobody understood but me, you know.
Yeah, because you're looking from an outside perspective.
Exactly, I'm looking
No.
from an inside.
Right. Yeah. From them being inside. I mean, you're there, but you're still like,
Yeah.
outside, you know.
And people were like, you need to get out of there. I'm like, I get nothing but love every day. I walk
Right.
outside, people are like, what's up? I'm
Yeah.
like, what's up?
Yeah.
The people that's on drugs don't mess with me, you know.
Right. Yeah. Because it's like,
Yeah.
you're getting into it.
I'm not into it. And then also on top of that, people look at my face and go, that guy don't play.
And he's
You know,
walking like
yeah.
with a muscle like this, like yeah.
No, but no, it's why I'm wild like that because when I was in Queens, right? I'd walk all hours of the night. When I was in the Philippines, I'd walk all hours of the night.
Can't walk timid.
Yeah, it was some nights I'd be outside, I hear gunshots. I'd go out 3 a.m, go get me a beer, some cigarettes. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Somebody probably riding in tandem. I hear it around the corner. I still go to the store, you know. Oh, that's echo now. But
So
no, it was just like that, you know.
I would say that Duarte, the
Duterte.
yeah,
Yeah.
he is like a real.
That's probably because you're used to that up here.
Exactly,
He's
yeah.
like a real hard-nosed father that people like. Man, I can't stand your dad. But then when a person grows up, they're like, man, you kind of straight. How do you do? My dad, he whipped my butt all the time.
It's funny. It's funny you said that. I gotta cut you off real quick. It's funny you said that because people were like, "How do you feel like when he said he's gonna force people to get the shot?" Right? You know, it's the first thing I said. I said, "Man, he ain't doing that." Because it's the same thing. It's like that's just him. He talks like that, right? So, and then you know what he said right after that interview? I'm not doing that. Just like the same way I said it. You know, of course I can't do that. And I'm like,
that's what he
it's
wants.
not,
that he wants to.
He wants to do that, but he's not going to do it. He can't, you know.
Yeah.
And but he talks like that. He has a big mouth, but he delivers though. He does deliver. He's not just a big mouth. He delivers.
Well, that's a man that, I mean, versus
Yeah.
talking. Everybody can't be right all the time.
Exactly. And what happened, and the reason why he would get so upset, people put him in the office and then they didn't want him in there when he delivered. It's
I
like that though.
know.
It's like,
I don't
yeah.
understand Filipinos. Like they're complain. Nobody is
Yeah.
contented. You know,
They
they
put
call
him there and then he
Filipinos.
delivered. They did what he's supposed to do, and it's like, oh, we don't want you there. Like, doesn't
Actually,
make any
Jay,
sense.
they call
Good.
Filipino as a lawyer because they're very judgmental. They judge here everything. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
not all Filipinos, okay, some only,
A
because
lot though.
they're not contented. It's like if the person do something, they're always seeing the negative. They doesn't see
Yep.
the positive things that he done. That's
It,
always
it,
like that in the world.
it's like especially when I was doing all those topics, I did like a year and a half of solid, real topics. Right?
Mm.
Do you know how many subscribers I lost? Right, Kay? I
Oh,
gained subscribers. I lost probably a big chunk of my Filipino subscribers.
really?
Kay, you gotta tell them. You gotta tell them, Kay, how
So
many people was unsubscribing from me sometimes in a day.
so like
Like
what
I would see
what was you like
50 people out of nowhere drop off. Like, oh, and then after a while, I'll be like, it's Filipinos just leaving me.
you
They,
weren't talking you weren't down you weren't
no,
degrading them. You're just talking like facts.
they
Yeah.
Filipinos don't. They rather hear foreigners over here telling them, "Oh, little lies, tell them sweet little lies," and I'm not one of those foreigners.
Oh,
And it's not like anything I said was a lie, you
No,
know.
every truth you say, they lose face. It's like that.
Yep, that's what happened. And so many people would say, "Oh, I had people," and it would stress me out. KK would be like, "Babe, don't stress it," because I got tired of people they would comment to me and say, "Oh, what happened to the other videos you was making?" And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"Bro,
they just want the Disneyland videos.
yeah." And I
Mm-hmm.
told the guy one time, I said, you do know I'm an expat, right? I'm not one of these vloggers that just say, "Oh, the Philippines is so great." I said,
Right.
That's not me, but a lot of Filipinos like me because of that.
Yeah. I mean,
But the ones,
you
yeah,
can have a balance, I
yeah,
mean, because there is, I mean, wherever a person lives, well, maybe not everywhere. If you're getting bombs dropped on you, it's kind of hard. But, like the Philippines, it's not like in a war conflict kind of place. It's kind of,
it's not.
you have people that are um, farmers or whatever. They just living their life, and it doesn't
Hmm.
cost a whole lot, and they're happy. I mean, what more can
Exactly.
I want? I mean, versus like slaving to make a dollar. You know, I mean, you have to have some kind of finance to live. But
Yeah.
if you can live happy, and like I mean, you guys, you're doing your house and you're doing your thing. You moved away from Manila, the rat race, basically,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and you're making it happen. You know, uh, here. I mean, you can, but you have to have a little bit more finance in order to do what you guys are doing.
Hmm.
So it's
Well, we're not doing really nothing yet. We need to be doing a lot more,
wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and
what the video said
that
last
takes
week.
more planning. No, it takes more planning.
We
Right.
still have the lot in my town, but
Okay.
we're gonna plan. We have different plan on that, but you will
Okay.
know,
Hmm.
guys, what it is.
Yeah. Right.
Once we start doing it.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
have
yeah.
a
Don't.
the professor. I was talking with Jonah, and she was asking about Tai Tai Changge because she's
Jonah,
planning to buy some
okay.
stuff. Job for Jonah, and you're
I
cool.
don't
She's very
know.
nice.
I don't know. Yeah,
Gregory,
she,
where do you? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, the
they were talking
professor.
about her and her sister starting some online shopping. I said, well, talk to Kay about that. You go Target Thai and do that.
Ah,
And, don't go to the wholesaler. Go be the wholesaler.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I spoke with her.
And then she's talking about that 9K dough.
Okay,
Oh,
go.
and she got busted this morning.
Oh, what happened?
I'm on the Jammy right. We video chatting. It's about 4 something my time, right? She's talking about, oh, I got to get up early, go to the school, get the modules. I'm like, all right. I crashed out about 3.5 hours. I wake up. Facebook says she was active 29 minutes ago. I said, Jonah, I
Mm.
thought you were asleep. Oh no, the Facebook was just on. No, if you stay on, you get the green dot. The green
Yeah.
dot goes away, but when you
Goes.
get off, it'll tell you how long you was on prior. So
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, you busted.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't sleep. I was asleep. No, no, no. If I leave Facebook 1 minute after I'm done, it'll say I was here 1 minute ago.
Yeah. Yep.
And she's talking about I was asleep 29 minutes ago. You wasn't. And I didn't been asleep 3 hours.
Yeah.
You busted. So
Yeah.
we going at it again. She don't like for me to catch her. I gotta keep her straight. If I'm gonna get a jab, no.
Maybe she fall asleep with Messenger on, like she falls, and then
Right,
Messenger is
but if you're
on.
not actively typing in Facebook Messenger or Facebook, it will just drift off and it will say the last
Ah,
time you
okay.
posted anything.
What's going on, Brian?
What up,
Okay,
Brian?
okay.
Yeah, but we got to tell some of these up and coming expats that's coming there. Hey, look, whatever you do when you get there, learn the culture as well as the language, because if you don't understand the littlest thing will tee them off, and you a guest. You better not tee them off, because he'll just bolo you right there in the street, and then the cop go, "Oh, just drag him into the truck and take him to the cemetery. They ain't gonna give a shit about you. They ain't gonna care."
Some
But
places are like that.
yeah, yeah, especially over
Not,
where we
not,
are.
yeah, yeah. In the provinces, like stuff like that don't happen in Manila. It happens, and that's why I made those videos for people, like, because it's not gonna happen where I've lived. That
No.
stuff happens. I hear stories. I don't see it firsthand.
Mhm,
Like I've seen a couple things firsthand because I was out here when the drug epidemic was happening. But
mhm.
as far as
Yeah,
people getting killed in the province, like I don't see that stuff
right, not there.
because
But you
it
heard
don't
about
happen in Manila. Yeah, I heard
you
about
heard
it all the
about
time.
the cop shot the mother and the son
Yeah,
right in pat over some land.
and stuff like that happens. And the crazy thing is, it happens, and a lot of times it goes untalked about. Meaning they won't even find, like, say what the cop did. He was out of order.
Mhm.
A lot of times that happened, they won't even find a body.
Right. But
That's how it goes down in the Philippines.
in
Yeah,
front of CCTV,
yeah, yeah.
like
He's
a
bugged out. Cause
yeah,
and
they got him.
and that's why I talk about that stuff. Cause and then people tell me in Philippines say, well, no, it's hard. And in the U.S. like they have people sleeping on the streets. I'm like, yeah, no, I know it is hard. It is more crazy in the U.S. But the
Mhm.
thing is, in the Philippines, you get caught on the low, and if you out of order, like you said, you could be in Mindanao somewhere like that. I was in that province, and the guy it'll be a level-headed person, and it won't even shoot you. They'll bolo you and kill you
Mhm.
right then and there, and bury you somewhere.
Very
And
somewhere,
yep,
and
and
or they find out there's human DNA in the pig. They
yep.
don't fed your ass to the
Them
pig.
pigs eat everything. Yep, they eat you too.
Yeah, they eat you right up. Just
Yep.
like the other incident when what was that? The boy, he was all agitated. I don't know why. He said he killed the girl, bashed her in the head, and ate her brains with rice because she was speaking English.
Mmm.
Yeah, and then they caught him, locked him up. On his way to jail, all the cops just took it out on him, and he never made it.
Mmm.
The
Mmm.
cops finished it off. Yep, I said you got to be more careful.
And that'll happen out here. Like police, you. But the thing is, though, police are nice to you, so it won't be like a U.S. situation. Like police are not, looking to pull you over like that.
Yeah, but if
Um,
I was a cop in the Philippines and he killed that girl and ate her brains just because she was speaking English too, I'd take a little vigilante too.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, and it's like that. Yep.
You ain't gonna be able to live the rest of yours
Mm-hmm.
taking somebody innocent just because they couldn't stand you speaking English.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, but that's on the heavy side. Let's lighten it
It
up a
is. It
bit.
is. Let's light it up. Yeah, let's light it up.
Yeah, lighten it up a
Let's light
bit.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna read the message of the hamster. The Hapster said, DJ
Oh,
Hapster
Hapster's
said,
here.
my favorite guy, the professor. And then Ronald, I thought you were wearing a kilt. Haha, is that the giant keyboard you got? That's
Oh,
what he
kill.
Yeah,
said.
it did look like a cat a little bit.
Yeah,
It is?
I'll leave my kilt alone. Everything down there, Commando. Anyway,
Yeah.
How
What's
big
going on,
is your
Sicilian?
monitor? How
Panay
big is your
forever.
monitor?
tonight, what's up, sis? Mama H, how you doing?
I'm
Aloha.
trying to find her. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm shooting the breeze with y'all, and I'm thinking, look, my sister just texted me, can you take Antoine to work at 11? I left out of here at 10:45. I'm like, oh, hell. I had to go clear across town. I
Mm.
got him to work with 2 minutes to spare. Good thing it's Sunday, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He'd have been late if it had been Tuesday. He'd definitely would have been late, all that traffic. Hmm. But I got
Yeah,
him,
that was
man.
definitely. She never asked, give money to the poor, ask for money. Yeah. Like, definitely would be good idea to buy a lot in Mondoro. Well, I say, you're not married with something you trust. Don't do any buy any lots, man. You know, make sure your situation is good and you can. It'll be like you really own it. Because like if I buy something, I'm buying it with cash. I'm just gonna be like I own it. Because like for instance, that my lot right that I got with K on it. K's like, oh, everything I'm saying, K's like, this is mostly you and it's no we not fighting over it. Like we're not thinking about getting divorced no time soon. I don't know. I think with a lot of guys though that's coming, a lot of guys don't want to get into it. But I think if you marry and you can trust a woman, yeah, I
I
say get a
think,
lot, Mindoro.
and also, guys, you can do corporation, so you can
You sure you can.
own the business. Just do a corporation. If, for example, you bought a lot and you're planning to build something there, and you have a business partner. Just do corporation, so you have a lot of, what do you call this? Portion on that particular lot or business. That's what
Mm-hmm.
the business person we spoke with, that's only 24 years old in Puerto Galera. She owned a bunch of businesses in Puerto Galera. She owned a
Mm-hmm.
worth 20 million of hotel in Puerto Galera. We blogged that
Pinay
before.
or
She's a Filipina, half Chinese, half Filipina, half Chinese. And she's only
uh,
24, 25. It's so young. And I was
wow.
like, wow, amazing. I know she's pure Filipina, but she's married to a Chinese. I'm sorry, she's married to a Chinese, and she was selling You remember the hotel that we blog? That's worth 20 million. She was selling it way back July 2020,
Mm,
21. But now she's using it now. She doesn't sell it no more, and it's super nice. And she has another hotel, and she's really like business minded, and she told us about
wow.
you can do a corporation, so it's gonna be like you own the business, not
So
only your
young to
Filipino
be.
wife.
That's good.
I know.
So for a corporation, you have a Filipino has to be involved in it. So
Yeah.
I mean, in order to do that.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, so you need to
Uh,
find someone that you can trust, a business partner that you can trust, really trust the person, so you can do
right.
the corporation.
But I mean, in the Filipino, which I understand has the upper hand because I mean they don't want everybody to buy up the land,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
which I understand that. You understand what I'm saying, Kay? It's like
Yeah.
the even though there's a corporation, the Filipino that's involved in the corporation will be have the upper
The
hand. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
You will.
So I
Yeah.
mean, they just got to
Yeah,
set up like that, which is why not?
yeah, I
You know.
know.
So
At,
at
at
least
least
so
they
it'll
know you
always
have a
the Philippines will always be the Filipinos. It
yeah.
won't be
It
like
will be.
let's say another the people from Mars can't come and buy up the place like they
Mm-hmm.
other
It
like
has it
places.
has to be like that because it wouldn't be Americans to take it over. It'd be Chinese to take it over.
Right.
So that's why the Philippines, it won't be us. We'll be over here just owning land. But then still, they gotta be careful because then couple guys come ahead and not do real estate. Know their way around. Come out here and take over. So the Philippines has to be careful. I get it. Like all the rules out here, I understand, and I go, okay,
Right.
it
Yeah.
makes sense. It makes sense because
Yeah. I mean,
let me got a guy like me own land. I'll be doing it with K, so it'd be still in K. That's how they see it.
Yeah.
Okay, if I do it with K, it'll
That's
still
good.
be a Filipina. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I look at it. Yeah.
But I think her point is like just to have like what do you call this? I don't know the exact word, but it's like you have a share. You know that you have your share and you have your rights if you do the
Mhm.
corporation instead of just your Filipina is all to your Filipina. She's just
Mhm.
sharing that because she have a lot of businesses and some of her businesses are corporation. So she
mm,
was saying if you want to build a business with your cousin, with Jay's cousin and him and me, you need to
mm.
do it in a corporation. But
Oh,
still,
okay.
of course, they need to have a Filipino, like Gregory said, you need to have one Filipina involved or one Pinoy involved in
Right.
that corporation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know it's like a gang situation where Russia ain't trying to get into the Philippines because that's China territory. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Russia doing their thing on their side, we doing our thing on this side, and
Mhm.
everybody else
Mm-hmm.
doing their thing on their side. This is gang. All these countries are just gangs.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
They
And
just
China
gangs.
is the leader of everybody.
Yeah,
They're always like,
they got Southeast wrapped up.
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You don't see any Russian influence in the Southeast. None.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's all China hood. Like in that old movie. Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And Faye Dunaway, Jack Nicholson. That was a classic.
Can
So,
someone spend 6 months in Southeast Asia on a 10K budget? Oh man,
Hell no.
you can. Well, it
10K
it, it
what?
depends. It
10K
depends.
pesos?
I can't 10K dollars, ten
No.
thousand dollars. Well, for me,
No.
I could.
Well,
Well, with what I know, I can't say that. You know what? I say no. You're right. You want to know why? Because
no.
I can't expect a person to come here and be like me. It took
six
me
months. 6 months
no.
divided by ten
It
thousand.
took
What's that?
me it took me 3 years to be like me. You said 6 months divided by what? By 10,000. That's 5,000. No, that's
5,000.
no. That's Let me see. 10 months divided by 6,000.
No, 10,000 divided by
Ten
six
thousand.
months.
Yeah, no. Hold on. 10,000 divided
That's
by
one too.
six. That's 1,606. Yeah.
It
So,
depends on which Asian country too,
but no. Okay,
Gregory.
that was our budget in Manila.
Mm-hmm.
So I spent that in Manila. You see what I'm saying?
But that was pre-pandemic crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, not I can't say that. I think no matter what, I
Everything
would be
now is
good.
like, quarter pound of this, quarter pound of that. You can't even get a kilo of nothing now. You know what I mean? If you do, it's gonna cost you double.
You still
So
can make it happen
are the
though.
are the
Different thing.
prices as far as just like daily living, have they gone up or are they the same or are they gone down?
Woo!
You know, there in the Philippines because of, I mean, the like vegetables and all basically the
It
stuff
has
that
it
the
has
fresh stuff that
somewhat.
people eat. It's easier to get because it's there. You
Hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
versus like say in the United States where it guys come from Mexico or Ecuador or wherever. You know what I'm saying? Or from the other side of the country.
Not
No,
even
no,
the other
no.
side. It's
It's
all
more.
fake.
It's
It's fake
Yeah,
in
they
the
got
U.S.
gulai here. They gulai
we
in
could
from
be there
other
for
countries.
for days.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah, yeah,
because
Did you see that,
I know
Jake,
what
when
you're
they were
saying.
sneaking in bags and
yeah.
bags of gulai from other countries on at the port?
Yeah.
Carrots, onions, they were sneaking everything in.
They have to because that organic in the states is expensive.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
Let me answer
and
Gregory's question
thank you.
in regards with vegetables. If it's a little bit higher, it's maybe like 10 pesos, 20 pesos. But usually
Yeah.
it's depend on the season. It's not really like crazy
Mm,
high. It's if it's season, it's cheaper. If it's not season, it's a
It's
little
more
bit
expensive.
higher. But mostly
Right.
the one changes is like the gasoline price. Sometimes it's a
Mm.
little bit high. Yeah, the
Yeah,
gasoline.
that's different.
Sometimes meat and sometimes canned goods. But the vegetable is like mostly it depends on the season if it's season or not.
It's basically it stays steady as long as it's in season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But no, prices have gone up, but me and Kay don't feel it.
Uh,
We don't really feel it because I don't know. We don't have a car. Me and Kay don't have a car. We don't have like a lot of things that cost extra money. We don't
Mm-hmm.
have. So
Let me
we
answer.
live extremely simple. Mm-hmm.
Let me add. Sorry to catch
Good,
up
good,
with
good. No, it's fine.
the condominium too. Even though there's pandemic, when we go around last time we're in Manila, the price is also higher. It's not even like I said. It's pandemic. Why your price for condominium is still higher? It doesn't change. They said it's consistent on the same price. It doesn't go
oh,
down. That's
You,
that's
okay.
you
the
know what's
only crazy
crazy?
way.
You know what's crazy? When we left, the lady that owned our condominium felt it because
Oh.
now because the rate she was getting us with is 19,000. Now she probably can't even get 15,000.
Nobody's staying there for 3 months since we
Yeah.
left.
Right,
Since
Really?
we left,
Yep.
yeah, nobody's staying.
Yep.
right.
She got to go because of pandemic. When she went from 19 with us, she gonna mess around and have to go down to 15, 16, and then
Oh
maybe even
wow.
14. Yeah,
Mm.
because
Well, when
because
when the when
pandemic.
the when the country opens up, I
That's
wonder
when
if you'll have a better chance of
she won't. You want to know why?
There's a
Because
lot
okay.
of
you guys
condo.
coming over here know the prices, and the prices
Mm-hmm.
are way cheaper. You can find way cheaper than that Manila, in
Mm-hmm.
hot areas.
Hmm.
You can find something like, for instance, when me and Kay was out there, right? We were in BGC. We there was condos being sold for like 10,000 in apartments, not too far from like where the main part of BGC is.
It,
$10,000.
10,000 peso condos
that's
Oh,
rent only. Are you talking about
for
rent
rent. For
or
rent, yeah.
you
Yeah,
said
oh, okay,
sell?
really.
You
rent.
said
Oh no,
sell.
for
You
Okay.
rent.
said
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
sell.
no,
didn't
for
buy.
rent. No,
Okay.
for rent. But still,
Mm.
she's charging 19,000 in Passig. People
Ooh,
had stuff for 10,000 in BGC,
right.
Mm.
night and day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
the
Why would you want to stay in
the
Passig? We stay in BGC.
the condo we're staying is really like it's really noisy at the back because our neighbor is just something is always fixing, like it's always in our ears like this. It's too noisy, and Jay and
Mm-hmm.
I were just okay, it's okay, we just keep staying there. And I was in the group of Facebook group with the owner of the place, not the owner, the people staying in the same building.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about the noise, the smell of the canal at the back, which is the one that we were having problem with. And the
Yeah.
good thing about it is the neighbor that working with me, he won the case against the neighbor that he
Oh wow.
complaining about the chicken, the tekalaok, and the noise. He won against that, but I don't know. But anyway, that's hard because the place is really like at the back is all squatter at the back, so it's
Oh
all
wow.
noisy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a free for all.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta tell us the House of Haas because House of Haas before I forgot he said he was talking about living on a crazy cheap budget. But I'll tell you right now, House of Haas, right now the budget for me and Kay out here is literally $900, and that's for two people. So I remember before House of Haas said, could I live on 600 pay? I wouldn't push $600, but 700 you probably can for one person. You probably can make that work. But still,
Well,
If
you're
you're not
budgeting like
traveling.
crazy.
in my
Yeah, if you're
situation,
not traveling. Mm-hmm.
I got Jonah
Well.
and the three boys, plus they own place. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you different. It's gonna be a lot. You
yeah, yeah,
you got a bunch of people.
yeah. I
Mm.
got a gang. Yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just looking at houses in Emma's. They done
Mm-hmm.
lost their mind in Cavite. They're talking about
Yeah.
49 million
Oh,
for a house in lot 5 bedroom, 4 bedroom, 3 bedroom.
that's a
Well,
I'm
big
like,
one.
yeah, but I'm like 49 million in Cavite.
There's
Come
only
on.
one point like 2 million there, and it's like There's a lot of house and lot in Cavite, but it's small houses only. Like
Yeah, yeah, small,
it's not
small.
even row houses. There's a lot like that in Cavite. I don't know which sport. That's expensive. 49
Yeah,
million.
yeah, I'm looking at it too. I'm like, well, who's about to drop that kind of cheddar in Cavite?
Mm-hmm.
That's too
Hmm.
much.
Chinese, they the only ones up in there running amok in the Korean.
Mm-hmm.
You
Hmm.
know,
Sure do.
they trying to put it on lock because after a pandemic like this, and when a truck
Mhm.
driver can't even make 500 pesos in a month, where do you think they're gonna get somebody else to drop 49 million?
Yeah.
That's crazy. The condo and the lot is higher.
No,
It's not even cheap, even pandemic.
you know what though? You know what? That's why a lot of these things aren't selling. They're gonna try to do a jack of prices because of the foreigners coming in.
Hmm.
They're trying to clean up that way.
For sure.
And
You're talking Metro Manila, though.
no, they're talking about everywhere.
Okay.
NCR everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah, everywhere.
Hmm.
They're gonna try to make the money back, but the only thing though is foreigners they've been preparing, meaning they've been watching, and they see. They gotta understand foreigners see the rates now, and they see the rates going down. They see people showing things for cheap, and they're coming over here with that mindset. Even though they got money, they're not over here trying to spend it.
It's a
Mhm.
renter's market basically instead of
All day.
Yep.
All day.
a okay, an owner's market.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know
Mhm.
those expats that's running over there to Dumagetti and Cebu, they think, oh, it's a piece of cake. They're gonna get smacked in the face.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, in what way?
The rent and the price of food, because they already
Oh,
got a community of expats sitting in there chilling, already stuck there during the pandemic. But then when
uh,
this new influx coming in, those prices gonna go up. Everything,
Mm-hmm.
because that's where they headed.
Mm-hmm.
oh man.
It's gonna be crazy over there. It's already crazy now. Don't try to get no American food in Dumagetti.
Yeah.
Oh God, you
You
better
better
bring some on the plane.
start learning how to eat heptamelon.
I'm telling you, if you learn how to eat like a Filipino, man,
Yeah,
you got a grand coming in a month. You still have 200-300 less if you
Mm-hmm.
eat like we do.
really.
Yeah.
Easy.
If you just eat from the market, huh? Not going out, basically. You're saying.
Definitely.
Well,
Yeah,
you
You
can
yeah.
can
go out still though.
no,
Mm.
but you
Not
save a
not
lot
not that much. Yeah.
if your girl can
No,
cook and she cooks
Mm-hmm.
well. You save a lot, especially
You
if
do
you're
save a
Right,
eating
lot.
out. Yeah.
mhm.
Yep.
right.
Now you go to those little homemade little street food joints there. You can save some money if you want to eat out, you know. But you
Yeah.
ain't running up in the Jolly Bees and none of these fancy red around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. You're like, what? You got to add in transportation
Hmm.
to get there and back.
Mm-hmm.
And then the price of food you're going to buy when you go out to eat. You done damaged your budget.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because actually, if you, for example, Jay and I went out, sometimes we spend 1,000 in one meal together. And at home, if we didn't go out, we only spend like maybe 300 or 200
Mm-hmm.
in preparing one meal
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
for the two of us. So sometimes Jay saying like, if your food is not good, as my wife, I'm not gonna eat outside.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean that's
Yeah,
why. Yeah.
because
Why would you gonna pay extra for something
if
that tastes bad?
yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
They said that the other day. Jay told me that like we actually
And,
cancel a lot of places
and
here
me and Kay started
nowadays.
scratching places off the list.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not eating you no more. Not eating with you no more. Not eating with you no more.
Question mark for you.
Yep. Scratch it off the list.
I mean but that's how you're gonna be able to build the stuff that you're building. You
Uh-huh.
know,
Hmm.
pencils, pennies,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
You see,
that's how you.
but I want to suggest, guys, if you come into the Philippines, make sure when you order in a restaurant, make sure you ask them if it's not microwave oven cook. Make sure that it's freshly
Really.
cooked. Yeah, sometimes it happened to us a lot of times.
It
So
sure
that's
does.
why we call up a lot of restaurant. And also make sure, tell them I want a rice that's hot. Do not demand too much because they might, put a saliva on it. But
Uh,
what I'm trying to say is just tell them that, ask them first if you cook it fresh cook. Because I usually prank. I said, "Ate, it's not microwave oven cook, right?" Especially in Manila, we experience a lot
Mm.
of that in Manila. So yeah, just be careful with that. Just let them know that you know you don't
Mhm.
like to eat oven cook.
Oh
Might as well eat at
gosh.
home, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to be trusting that. But I only eat once a day, so whatever Jonah cooked for me that day, it'll be enough for the. I'll probably have some more lugal or some longanisa or something. I'll eat that the next day.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm easy.
mm. You're not choosy, huh? You're not choosy.
No.
You know, it's
Is
crazy, RJ, man. I had K ate once one day. She didn't realize. She ate once. Actually, no, she ate twice, but it didn't really count because she had an orange, right? And then she ate. She ate after that. She had a meal,
At
and then she
night
didn't eat no
already.
more.
Mm.
She didn't realize that she only ate once until the next day. She said, "You know, I only ate
See,
once yesterday."
see,
huh?
Yeah, because when you eat at night and then okay, you're tired, you're going to bed already after,
Yeah.
two
Yep.
hours. It's like, oh my gosh, I wake up, I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mm,
Cause no, we
and
ate. Some we ate. It was like around. We didn't eat all day. Then we had the orange. Then we ate a
Jay, bring me
meal
to the gym.
late,
Jay is trying to kill me.
and
Go to
she
the gym,
exercised. Yep.
exercise. We didn't eat yet.
No.
and the more you do it, you don't even think about food either.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing nothing. You're doing what you do the other day. No hunger pains. No even thinking about a snack.
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing. I'm
Mhm.
like, how the hell did I do that? So I kept doing it.
Yeah.
Mm,
Mhm.
When you sit around, it's easy to overeat. It's easy. Let me
yeah,
just
but if you do something.
yeah. If you're doing something, it's like okay. Let me get a bite
Mhm.
real quick. A banana or an
Yep.
orange, whatever.
Mm,
Yeah. And you don't be thinking about food. But if you had a gang of people at the house, here come breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack,
Right.
everybody eating rice. Oh God,
Yeah.
It's
thank you,
is
Charles.
It's going. Thank you for being a new member, Charles O'Connor, and all you Bird. First time seeing you here. What's up? What's up? We
what's
talking
up,
here. What's up,
y'all?
everyone from expensive but beautiful California? Hope all is well. Did you guys try the Pog Salog? We talked about. Never will try that ever. Ever, 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 ever.
I
Try
want
the
to read
Pog
the
Salog.
message of the Hapsters. Yeah, I rather buy street food than going to any restaurants that make it on a microwave. No way.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
huh.
Who?
Yeah,
Yes.
Gary,
Exactly.
I call myself a light eater, but yeah, I do drink a lot of water too. So, you
Mm.
know, I'm in this bed 89% of the time anyway because I'm online
Mhm.
doing something, video
Mhm.
game or something. I'm trying to, cut smoking down. So you can't smoke with a cigarette. Look what I did to my ashtray. I got
Oh
There
an
you
empty
go.
wow.
in it.
Substitute.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Jay do a sweetness exchange with his
Yeah. I
smoking,
exchanged mine. Yeah.
but make sure you
Huh.
That's
not
the
get
best exchange for
diabetes.
cigarettes. Well, no, you won't. You won't. Um, but no,
I mean,
I exchanged
you
mine with the
substitute with
sweets. Yeah,
weightlifting and stuff too, right? So
yeah. That and mostly I did it with walking.
right, walking. Yeah.
I would go outside and I would walk for miles and miles and miles and take Kay with me. And I told
Wow.
Kay, I said, babe, you got to walk with me. And she said, I'm
Yeah.
walking with you.
Yeah.
At the
I take
Feli.
fella.
What's that?
That's
Okay,
probably
so in the
yeah.
Philippines. Actually,
No.
guys, it's better to walk in Manila because there's a lot of there's like an ending walk. But here in Calapan, there's like it's limited. We actually work 2 hours, walk 2 hours in Manila in like 2,000 steps and like 1,000 calories. But here,
Mhm.
Uh,
yeah, we need to go back on doing that again. So because I lose a
Yeah.
lot of weight on that when
it,
we're doing a
Mhm.
walking
how do you spell Calapan? Is that with a K?
with the
C.
C.
Calapan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calapan Oriental
CALAPAN.
Mindoro.
Okay. I could. What'd you say, Jay?
C
What?
A
What?
L A P A N.
Oh, okay.
We actually near in Puerto Galera. This is Puerto
Okay.
Galera is 1 hour
Yeah,
away
that's
if
the
you
thing.
live
I
in
tell
Puerto Galera.
anybody. When it opens, anybody want to meet us, just take a trip to the beach to Puerto Galera, and
Yeah.
we'll meet you over there because we're an hour away. I mean, let us know a day before so we can plan.
Yeah,
Because we
because
may
right
be doing
now,
something, yeah.
And
Right.
also, you cannot enter there without booking a hotel. So
Yeah,
it's
so
like
that's
it's
why we can't
unfair with
go.
us.
Yeah, that's why I said it's no fair with the Philippines opening. You guys gonna come? It's gonna be open, but after the 15th though, me and Kay can go no problem, and
Right.
I can't wait for that.
You see that, Jake? Out
But
there, Philly just called me. Got
who?
me out there, Philly.
Okay,
My
okay.
big sister here. She already got me a marinade bangus ready to roll. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
that's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Get that rice and tie it up. I ain't gonna eat nothing else but the fish all day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's it. She talking about you got rice? Yeah, I got rice, but it ain't nothing cooked.
Mhm.
And I had that rice 8 months.
Wow. Yeah, eating once a day, you keep rice that long.
You don't
Yeah.
eat rice at all?
No, he eats rice, but he don't.
Once a day.
He don't eat rice every day, so he eats other things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like noodles mostly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or I'll grab a can of sardines. You know, I eat 2 cans of sardines and then won't be hungry the rest of the day.
Mm.
That's it.
Huh.
Man, you good. You better than me, man.
Was that
All right.
sardines with rice or something?
No, sardines with saliva.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's it.
With nothing.
That's it.
Well, well, he on that. That's that army diet he on. Like we eat.
I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, like no, like because them guys over there like to eat like a peanut butter sandwich and then eat like some crackers or something and then be good
Yeah,
for
yeah.
hours and then drink a coffee and eat for like 8 hours.
You know what I'm saying? Coffee
Yeah.
and water, keep it
See,
going. You know what I mean?
see, he's on like the army that kind of I forgot what that diet they do in the army. They said they eat. They don't eat all the day long. They eat like whatever and then have a little coffee and then be good
oh, like snacking,
for hours.
snacking all day.
Not snack. No, not snack. They don't snack at all day. They eat like
Well,
the food they need to eat and they don't pick out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
M&M's. I might grab one when I want a cigarette. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And that's
Is the
it.
is the Kamayan restaurant still open?
Kamayan.
Kamayan,
Kamayan. That's it all you can, right?
no Kamayan. That's that Kamayan restaurant. That was in Manila.
That's the one in
Last time I seen, I think it is. I think it is. I think
Kamayan
it is still
restaurant
open.
is not inside the mall.
No, this one was on the it's on the street. It had its own
Let me see.
standalone.
And where?
It was standalone in its own building.
I didn't hear it's Kamayan restaurant.
It
Let me
says
see.
Kamayan. It's so many Kamayan restaurants, man. Let me see. I
Oh,
see the. Hold on, I'm looking at it.
I don't know if I don't know if that was a chain or what, but the Kamayan restaurant,
No.
you wash your hands and stuff like that when you go in, and then you just have like
Ah.
a banana leaf for a
Okay.
Oh,
plate.
okay.
Yeah, you
There's
guys
a
ever went
bunch of them
there?
out there,
It's
man.
The reason
There's
it's
okay.
I
Kamayan
see.
because you use your hand to eat,
Yeah, yeah,
I see
Kamayan.
the
Yeah.
Kamayan. The Kamayan restaurant. I see
and
one
Dad's
at
buffet.
Dad's World. Yeah, Dad's
We
Buffet.
went
Yeah,
there. That's what I'm saying. Is
I
it
went there
eat all
before.
you
I don't
can?
think you're talking about that
Was
one.
was it? This one was on the street, so you had. I mean, it's
Uh,
like
I
the
don't
okay.
build.
know.
It had its own building.
Mm-hmm. I see it today. When you search Kamayan restaurant, it's letter
There's a
K.
bunch of
Start with
them.
letter
Yeah.
K.
Let a
Yeah,
K.
yeah.
So
K. Man, you gotta look for it because there's a ton of Kamayan restaurants in
I think
Okay,
Manila.
they're
so it's
still
not a
open.
chain then.
No, it's not a chain. No.
Yeah, this one was kind of I think it's been around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. But with all that being said, guys, I want to thank you all for coming to the live stream today. It's me and
Any
Kay
last
about
word?
to. I have no words. I'm all
No, no,
talked
for
out.
our guests
For
first. For our
y'all, for y'all,
guests.
do y'all have any
Gregory,
last
any
words?
last
To
word?
you guys.
He's talking, but I can't. He can't hear me.
Any
Yeah,
last word
yeah,
for
we can't hear
you?
you. We can't hear you, RJ. We can't hear you.
Oh, you must be talking.
He's on mute. Yeah.
Uh,
Unmute yourself. You muted. You muted yourself. RJ, you muted yourself.
I no, because I'm asking Gregory.
oh,
Gregory, do you have any last word before
No,
we
he's
go?
talking. RJ, you talking? We can't hear you, bro.
He's talking.
I think no, he's talking to somebody. He's talking to somebody else. He's talking to
Yeah,
somebody
yeah, he's
else.
talking
All right,
before.
go ahead. What's your last
okay.
words, Greg?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have done this before, but it's pretty neat. I like it. And thank you for letting me come on.
Yeah,
It
no
was
problem.
it was fun, informative.
Yeah, we've been doing these kind of live streams since 2016, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. Never
We've
mind.
been doing it for a while, yeah.
Thank you
It
for
was
joining us too.
yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you. Yeah, it was fun.
no problem.
How about you? I think you're still busy,
RJ's on
guys.
the
So
phone.
I have a chance to shout out all the members because I forgot to shout them out. This is gonna be very quick. All right. Shout out to Charles Sakana. He was here earlier. Jack Hobson, Arthur Bainton. This is new. Far From Home, Game Zone Tour, Bo Cecilia Salamat, Maria Josefina Coloma, Mark Jackson, Traveling Mexican, Anthony Powell, Nate Cali, Simon T, Simply Rocco, Lee A. Robinson, Joseph Matthews, Harold Jackson, Chassis, Journey with Davao Jack, Retired 2019, It's Tim, Link 111, I saw you here. Edward Loda, Dexter Perkins is here as well. In country
TK, what's
3037.
up?
Godly Sagum, Travers Claw, Will Tata is here too. Jack Hobson. Life in North Carolina, Henry Mann, The Professor, Jay Brown, The Wallace Life, Harbert Pinoy, Pinay Forever is here too. Lamont Taylor, Mr. I saw you here. Uptrop TV, Cliff and Rue, Isa Hernandez, Douglas DeSico, Exotic Filipina, Kalo, Tony Anderson is here too. Ken Lee is here. Life as a Human, Jojo, Morris Howard, Kay Dallas is here. John Thomas is here. Big 97917. Tampa Live, Craig McCoy. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Craig McCoy, Clifton Palmer, Gonzo660, and the J Maverick Show. Guys, thank you so much for being a member and for staying with. Oh my gosh, Simple Rocco! Oh my
Excellent.
no, I was shocked. I was like, why you change?
He
Sorry,
got his
sorry.
foot in the door.
I was like, why Gregory changed an outfit right away? Because I was reading and then
I'm actually working today. That's why I wasn't on. I didn't even see
Okay.
the link until now. So
okay.
I saw you were live, and I'm like, I wonder if he sent a link. And I saw it there. I was like, yeah. So that's why I just wanted to say quick hello to everybody.
Yeah, okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
How
So
are
What's
you?
going on?
nothing. I'm just here at work, so they had their extra overtime. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
that's pretty much it, guys. So
What's
Busy
up,
Simple
Rocco?
Rocco. He
I'm
has a
on the
YouTube
phone,
channel,
bro.
guys.
I couldn't hear you.
Oh no, she said visit Cindy Rocco. It's YouTube channel. K said.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. I actually gotta go, guys. I can't.
All right,
stick
cool.
around.
Have a
Bye,
good one, man.
Simple
You're about to
Rocco.
go too.
Yeah. All right.
And
All
all
right,
right,
guys.
later.
Take care.
All right, and Professor, any last words? We thought you were talking to us the whole time.
That was funny.
He's still busy, but anyway, thank you guys for coming to the live stream today. See you again next weekend. I think I have to do something in the middle of the week. What do you think? You think we can do it, Kay?
You
We
always
can get up
saying
one
it.
day.
Just do it. Just
I
do
know.
it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anymore. We're just gonna do it. But yeah,
We got
guys, see you later.
surprise like
The prize, yeah.
last word pa. I
Go,
just
go.
do a
What's your last
shout.
words?
Thank you for all the super chatters, for all the members who's here, for the regulars who always here and always answering other people question. Thank you so much, and we love you guys. We're happy that Philippines is open, so you're finally able to visit the Philippines and be with your loved
Mm-hmm.
ones. Thank you. Thank you, Gregory. And
Peace out, everybody.
Professor, BC. Bye,
Yeah.
guys.
All right, later.
Have a good evening.